everyone!
Hello, we are here.
Before I came into speaking, can they hear us?
Yes.
Hi!
Can you hear us?
A wise question to ask.
You're cursed?
But, you may notice an empty spot on the couch. Don't worry, Nightfall is here. They're off in the kitchen, though.
So, since they're unconscious, we made them cook.
There's a heavy price to pay for dying here.
You must feed everyone else. Don't try to kill me.
I think I'm capable of that. I can barely hit something.
This is true.
So that means that Baron's the one that's most likely next to cook.
Alright, well.
Alright. So, yeah, last we left off, the barbarian Elric of the group became possessed by an ancient pissed off god, promptly nearly killed our wizard Baron, and then once he regained his consciousness, offed himself and told them to purge the god from him before reviving. So, lots of fun. There was a lot of debating on any other solution to the problem, but a barbarian druid warlock is hard to pin down.
It really is.
And, so they currently have him unconscious. Oh, possession is fun, at least for our old warlock. Nice. They got him dead at the church, or Temple of Arathis, not church, after a quick teleportation back to Melona, and are probably planning on how to get to the Temple of Bahamut, north of Cretador. Let us begin.
So I was just thinking, guys.
Yeah.
This sounds like a lot of work.
Okay.
We really do have a makeshift prison for this god. Maybe it's just best that we let him die.
No! Greenlee! Greenlee, how could you say that? Listen,
That's how we start today's session.
I already feel guilty because I agreed with him killing himself being the best chance for us to save him.
It is, but hear me out. We don't save him. And then we don't have to deal with this angry god, because it's trapped.
But he's my god, it's fine. We're talking about Bahamut, right?
No.
No, the angry god inside Elric,
Oh.
whose
Yeah, I forgot
aforementioned
about
name
him.
is not known yet.
But he's dormant.
Exactly, because he's in a dead body.
But listen, if we take Elric over to Bahamut, then at that point, we can have Bahamut control this god. Bahamut is a fully open, live god that's there to do stuff, and this god's in a dead body.
As somebody who's met Bahamut, he is not so open, and he's not just there to do stuff.
Listen, Bahamut is my bro.
Yeah.
He fist bumped me the other day, and I swear he's gonna get me hooked up. I know it. I feel it right here. In
None
here.
of this has happened canonically.
Right in here.
No fist bumps have canonically happened.
They have.
Not.
Alright, then let's go save Elric. What do you think, Barry?
Okay, but how are we gonna get him? Okay, so he's already on the horse. That's a big horse too.
It is, it's a mighty steed.
Will it just follow with his body? We should probably tie his body to the horse first. I think that's a good idea. What was redeemed?
Double checking.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up.
Are we
Chat
doing
does
more
not tell
torture
me.
week?
No, it is not. Redeemed from his. What?
Wait, yeah, I'm opening it up.
I have chat. Oh,
I have
my
chat open and it doesn't show it.
What does it say?
loading.
I can see. You see, I should have made this bigger.
Go ahead and make it bigger.
I'm gonna make it bigger.
I'm okay with you not making it bigger.
Anyway, Baron, you were asked a question.
Hello. Hi. Okay,
Well,
let's fix this.
I'm fine with bringing him back just as long as he doesn't try to kill me again.
Yeah, you almost died there.
Yeah, you think?
Have you tried not dying?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like maybe dodging the axe when it's coming
that's
towards
the
you?
best advice I've ever heard from Greenlee.
I'm a pearl of wisdom.
I could tell, clearly. You're the brains of the
Bag
group.
sand.
My
Oh,
amazing
no.
bag of sand. Wow,
All
the neighbors
recovered
could
from
see
the
that.
All recovered from the macaroni.
Why does that say allow
Yes,
or
we
deny? No wonder we can't see the chat. Hit allow.
Huh? Allow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna allow. Is macarons a bad word?
No, it's because it's typoed and it says Marcoons, and I guess coon is
Oh
allowed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Marcoons.
That's my next character's name.
Alright.
So anyway, where are we?
We're in Malona.
We're like a
We
day's
didn't teleport away yet?
trek.
Not
Oh
yet.
we haven't teleported yet. So are we
You
just gonna
have
teleport?
not informed Bexley of what has happened yet.
Yeah.
Oh, which one of us is closest to Vexy? Because I know it's Elric, but he's dead.
I mean, I talked to Vexy.
The blood is screaming to be over here to use like a baseball bat.
Vexy.
Tortilda, thank you for the follow.
Hi, Tortilda. Hey, welcome. Tortilda.
Welcome to the stream. So Luxian will go talk to Vexy, and we'll make preparations.
That sounds like a great
Yeah.
idea. What? Wait. Me? Why me?
You're the charismatic one. Come on now.
You're right, I guess.
Play your instrument, it might help.
Oh.
Clearly, the best person to deliver news of death is the bard.
I'm sorry to say, but Elric's pretty dead, and I don't know how to bring him back.
I
No,
think
grammar
that's a
failing
good
off.
start, but you gotta work on that.
Yeah, we are almost halfway to the donation goal already. Thanks to your plethora of nasty macaron donations.
Thank you.
But also no thank you, but also thank you.
Thank you, but
Kurt.
Grr. I like that. Grr.
Elric's strength was always at max, but he couldn't survive his own axe.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been
I like
working on it.
slant rhymes and not rhyming because rhyming sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not fun.
I
It's
see.
just, you know.
Says the only person who has redeemed everyone so hard.
We should do that. That's fun.
Alright, so I guess you're going to tell Vexy?
You felt like being chaotic that day. Okay, we're back. We teleported, right?
Oh,
You're in Melona again.
We're in
Oh,
Milona.
Milona.
We're in Milona. Also, Joey, I like your hair.
oh, thank you.
Hi, Vexy.
You just walk, like,
Yeah.
where do you presume that you find Vexy?
I went to the.
I'm going
I
back
went to the place. Her little lab. Is she there? Not.
So you go to the estate
Yes,
and then
I'm in the
go
estate.
down to the... Okay.
We're so fucked.
I don't.
She is not in her lap.
I go to the guard that Elric loves. You know which one.
Okay.
The one without the
Hey, buddy! I like your new book, by the way.
What do you want?
Where's Vexy?
She's out talking to nobles right now.
Do you know exactly where?
At the market, I think.
Well, we have news, so. Okay, thank you. Head over to the market.
Okay.
This is how I walk. Hey, Map.
Man.
Wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, what? Well, what?
But, when you go over and you see Melodia and Vexy speaking in the marketplace.
Melodia, Vexy. Great start. Great start.
Both kind of look over at
Lexi
you,
is a
startled.
bumbling fool, just like me.
The bumbling bard. You're welcome, Sean. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, I am going to try to sneak that stream on at work. I am excited. So, Elric's dead.
What?
I should have won.
Would it help if I play this harp?
No! What happened?
Your absence has caused so much chaos.
Oh, my sides!
Oh, no problem, Britt.
Hey, Britt. Well, thank you all for your great advice. Oh.
Glad you're doing okay.
Let's just say it's just me and the kids tonight. Contact is still there, but she went home today. Oh, Britt. All the hearts. All the love. Okay. So,
What happened?
well, we asked him. We agreed that it's best if he kills himself. Am I hard? Okay, so he has a. I probably should have started with this.
Looks like he's cracking up trying to deliver this news.
No, I'm not. Out of character. My laughing is out of character.
Let's back the train up.
Trains go beep beep when I back up.
Okay.
Train
I
already off.
probably should have started with this, but there is a very, very powerful and evil god trapped within him.
Oh.
It was trying to take over and it almost killed our wizard. And
Which isn't hard.
yeah, we finally got him to his senses.
It was almost like a one-hit kill.
But,
Do you guys have a plan?
well, this is our plan thus far. We need help bringing him back. But I had a sign from Bahamut. Since I am a follower of Bahamut. And I wanted to bring him over to the temple. That is also where the dragon is fighting. So we're afraid we're going to have that encounter. We do want to bring him back, but we want to see if there's a way that we could take this god out of Elric.
At this point, Melodia chimes in. I can assist you with getting to the temple.
I take offense to that. I did kill the wizard.
He was doing death saving throws. He was unconscious, not dead.
For all intents and purposes, for his usefulness to the group, he was dead.
But at this point, Melodia chimes
You're lucky.
in. I can help you get to the temple.
You could? Melodia, thank you so much. What, do you have a plan?
I've seen it in my ventures, so I can lead you.
I mean, we could use all the help, and you were able to help all those people out of town.
It was a lot.
No, that was a lot. So, you know what? I appreciate it. Let's meet up with the rest of the crew, and then formulate a plan together.
And she goes with you. Alright,
Okay.
So we should probably do something to hide the fact that we have a dead body and a horse. Have you ever heard of the fable of
I'm just gonna stick a blanket like over him.
No. There's an ancient fable. What was the name of it? Uncle Ted. What's that movie?
Bernie?
Weekend at Bernie's. Have you ever heard of that fable?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
So anyway, Bernie was an ancient king of a foreign land who had died, but for some reason they couldn't let them know that he
I wish I was
died.
here for this table.
So they went ahead and they put him on a horse and made him look like he was alive.
I got it.
Very impossible.
Oh, do you need bowls?
Yes. But I also
Are they all in the dishwasher?
They might be.
I'll take it. I'll take it back.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, I'm interacting with them right now while he's away, so.
So anyway, if you could just do your magic and make him look like he's okay, that'd be great.
Spam call.
Yeah, I ain't got none. You are just as magically inclined as I am.
You see, it smells like. So we're gonna sit him up, and I'm gonna
Okay.
cast minor illusion just over his eyes to make him look like they're.
Will not remember this.
I could theoretically.
Draw the mustache on the bottom of the chair.
I want like an animated series following this.
Right?
It's so great.
Okay.
We have a plan.
Alright.
Do we get to them yet?
At this point, you see
Alright, Melodia.
Lixian walking up with Melodia.
What's the plan?
Look at Elric.
Yeah, I turned invisible and I set Elric up and I just
How did y'all bring him back to life? Elric's okay. Forget it. We don't need to save him anymore.
No, you still need to save him.
Because if I let go, he just falls.
like you see his head move, but his eyes stay where they were.
How did y'all manage to make Weekend at Bernie's in D&D?
I'm so mad I couldn't remember the name of the movie.
Oh, you died.
See the damn movie. I
That's
just
such
know
a good
that.
movie.
I have no idea what, I have no idea what that is.
So it's
Hey, I'm not
basically.
alone.
So basically, these guys' boss dies or whatever, and they go on a trip with him. But they were supposed to go on the trip, but he dies. But they still want to go on the trip, so they take his corpse.
Like they're all over the place.
Oh my god.
But they put him in glasses and they put him on like, make it look like he's sitting on like a bench.
It's great. It's so good.
Alright, so y'all Weekend at Bernie's this shit. Melodia looks clearly perturbed by what is happening, but does
I'm
not
just like-
comment.
I'm sorry.
This was the best way not to upset the townsfolk. They loved Elric. They loved him a lot.
Are you
As
sure?
new as the Lord.
Alright.
You sure about that?
So.
Loved him, feared him. It was an emotion.
So what's the plan? There is a teleportation circle that still connects us to the town.
Credidor.
Credidor.
That place. Look at the names.
I could tell.
We noticed that.
Unless it's
It's a rat this. Yeah.
A rat nest?
Imagine you gave me the scroll to trigger it, but I don't know where it is. Do you guys remember where it was?
It was in a small hut outside of the town.
Well, that's where it teleported to.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Roll an intelligence check.
That's on you.
No, I'm looking at
Natural.
an 11.
God, suck.
That was very close.
Do you want to just for the heck of it?
I will roll. Wait, let me get my good dice.
Okay.
There we go.
Natural 20, first one of the game.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's see. You remember quite clearly where it was.
Oh,
These two just have
y'all
blank
don't
looks on their
remember?
face like they're still
I
trying to
remember
figure out about
everything.
Elric. Their Weekend at Bernie's.
What's the name of my god?
Credidor, right?
That's one.
Cornelius?
That's two.
So, this is where it's at.
Let's go, shall we? What have I gotten myself into?
This will get serious at some point.
Brain farts are real. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys make your way over, Lixian leading to the teleportation circle. Melody opens the scroll and it triggers the teleportation circle. You guys appear once more in the empty hut outside of Credidor, which has been untouched by the flame.
Good, we're here. Now where's your temple?
It's that way.
Melody just grabs and points in the direction
That way. I told you.
but I'm real confident.
While they're talking, I'm just gonna try and memorize. Like, I'm gonna take the time and I'll write it down, like the minute it takes, or the minute I need to memorize the teleportation, sigil, circle, whatnot.
Like the locations of it? Okay. Sure.
Alrighty.
Melodia kind of leads you guys outside. Everybody go ahead and start making stealth checks. And anyone who wants to try and figure out if the dragon is in the town or the mountain, go ahead and roll a perception check.
I will do it all.
I would do that too.
I'll do.
Good luck with your frickin' stealth.
Stealth is 16. Dragon search is only 12.
12.
You too.
Well,
For
12 for
yourself.
stealth. And then, what am I doing? Investigation?
Perception.
Perception.
For the dragon.
Perception, where are you? 19.
Nice.
Stealth, I got a 12.
Save us.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to roll disadvantage for stealth.
Nick, your armor.
So, still the same. Because that would have been amazing.
So what was your totals for stealth?
Mine was 12.
16.
12.
12, 16. Whew, okay.
Close? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright.
Oh no.
What was y'all's perception for the dragon? Anyone get higher than a 15?
Yes. I got a 19.
Okay.
Perception, I just rolled
I got a
21.
12 for that one.
Okay. So you guys notice that the dragon doesn't seem to be anywhere in town. There's very little like smoke coming out of the town at this point. Just embers, whatever was left. There doesn't seem to be any roaring or wings flapping or anything that would indicate that the dragon is active nearby.
Okay. That's good.
So the good news is the dragon isn't here.
That is good news.
The bad news is I'm wearing heavy armor and I'm fairly certain I made noise.
Yeah, you guys noticed that, so it was 16,
I have an idea.
12
21.
for the
For
stealth.
stealth?
Oh, for, no, 12 for stealth.
12, 16, I cheat that shit.
Alright, I have an idea. Hey, guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna look at a distant structure. I'm gonna look for one. Roll perception. That's a pretty good roll. Okay, 22. So search
Okay.
for a distant structure.
What kind of structure?
Like one that's breakable.
Distant.
I mean, there's the walls of the towns, parts of which are slightly collapsed
Okay.
just from.
I want one that looks like it's gonna make a loud noise.
Okay.
See what I'm on? with this?
Not at all, but I'm
No?
interested.
Okay.
I think I kind of see what you're doing.
Alright.
I'm thinking some sort of distraction.
You're able to find what looks like a pretty large chunk, kind of barely hanging onto the wall
Alright.
next to an armory shop.
Alright, awesome. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Cast Shatter
Okay.
to make it tumble over.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check. Make sure you can get it to go into the armory shop and not just clatter along with the other rocks.
Okay. Okay. Wait,
That's cocked.
that's cocked.
Yeah.
Sort of, Ooh.
Do you see what I rolled?
Nice.
Another nat 20. This is my
Yeah,
night.
that section of the wall goes slamming into the armory, busts into the wall. You hear tons of clanging and banging
Let's run.
from the armory.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Invisible and shake and follow them.
All you just see is the body being held.
Yeah.
You're just riding along on the horse.
Yep.
I grabbed onto Elric's collar and
That 20 though. Hey,
Glasses.
Florkin.
Classes.
Fields.
Class. So,
Oh, you choose the color of the dice. Nice.
so Brittany, there's different classes. I play a wizard. So magic book boy.
That's Varen,
Yeah.
the wizard.
I play a sorcerer, the
Learn
more powerful
magic,
version of the wizard.
Gifted magic. They were born with magic capabilities. Wizards learn it.
I'm Bard / Paladin. My character is Lixian.
Bards basically cast magic through music, so they're completely missing out on a tank right now. Basically the one to take all of the damage.
Bards are the most ridiculous
Hi,
class in
Broken.
D&D. I
They're
said,
the mean
Come
class
at me.
usually.
Yeah.
I could just whisper in
Wait a
their
minute,
ears.
what?
and explode.
Did you point at me?
I could literally
Come
just
at me, bro.
whisper into their ears and explode their brains.
Bards can play musical instruments, and this somehow makes them powerful wizards and fighters.
That's not broken.
The magic of music, basically. Alright, so you guys take off. I'm gonna roll
Towards the big direction that Lixian pointed.
I'm gonna roll survival for Melodia to make sure she leads you guys to the You were about to go to dice jail. It has rolled a single digit every single time.
That's the perfect dice for you.
With the character that's trying to help you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No.
Melodia has a hard time, like, kind of keeping in front of the now, like, running warhorse in order to lead you guys into the proper direction. Go ahead and roll a survival check since you're the one leading the horse.
Technically, Elric's leading the horse.
Roll 0.
You can go take that baloney somewhere else.
Survival 13.
Never thought of it that way. Plans to get earplugs. Alright, you kind of have to, like, you struggle for a little ways to get the warhorse to, like, keep a good speed, but also not, like, trample Melodia while you guys are trying to follow her.
It's my 8 strength.
Okay.
And now a nat 20. Okay. So as you guys are approaching the bottom of the mountains, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Awesome.
I got a 12.
I got a 9.
I see shit. That's a hit or miss die.
You're okay.
Yeah, you do really well, or you don't succeed. Everything's fine, guys.
Yep, you guys don't notice anything.
Keep
You
moving.
start up the mountain path,
Let's do this.
and eventually you guys make it to the Temple of Bahamut.
This isn't good.
This is
Y'all have no idea what that nat 20 was for.
Oh, damn it. It wasn't her? It was
I
Melodia?
don't know.
Now that we've made it to the temple, I want to take another look around.
Okay. As you're going in or just outside of it?
Just like as we got there, like at the front door, just taking like a last gander
Yeah.
outside.
Say.
18.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna go in the temple.
You roll perception for when you're in the temple. You notice that the path seems to continue onward past, and roll an intelligence check.
I got a
23.
15.
23.
Ha!
For inside or outside.
That is a 5.
I'll do inside.
You know what? This is important. I'm going to use my sorcerer ability to reroll this.
Okay, I would suggest it. For outside, you said?
Aww.
I'm at 9.
Okay.
It's a little better.
But those of you guys that wanted to go to Scrambled Egg Ramen, it is ready tucked away.
First ever class was Paladin. I became a tank healer for the crew. Nice. It looks like I'm becoming a healer for the crew, so.
So you guys,
You know what? Before you give me the results, I'm going to go ahead and bend the luck and add a +4 to this.
okay,
Because I really want to succeed. 10.
10. There you go.
This was not worth it.
You are able to recall that is the that's close to
They're all the
the
same?
area you
No,
saw
all.
the dragon lord.
They're,
Okay.
In the mountains.
they're both the same. Yeah, the scrambled eggs.
Oh, those are the scrambled eggs.
Oh,
You wanted the
This-
scrambled
the
eggs.
scrambled eggs.
I wanted
the eggs are
scrambled
still
eggs.
gone.
The chopsticks are underneath the. I'll grab. Do you remember where the
Oh, your
chopsticks
chopsticks.
are? Okay.
We're the cool cats. So.
So
The whole plan is
inside the temple,
Yoki eggs.
as you go in,
And I
you
did
see.
make a little
Hi,
bit of
Jokers. You see that this temple has been desecrated. You see that benches are
Did
turned
y'all want
over.
green onions?
I'm good.
How about you, Josh?
I would take some.
You see that benches are turned over. You see the symbols of the cult of Sirik kind of like painted in various parts with either like mud or blood or whatever they had their hands on. And there is a pedestal at the far end that seems like it's supposed to have something on it that is not there currently.
Oh no.
Oh dear. At this point, I'm gonna get off the horse.
Your boss streamed today. That's cool.
Your boss stream? Who, Jokers?
Sean.
Sean? Oh, that's cool. Which boss?
But
The one that you were saying that you were going to teach him how to do streaming stuff?
as you go inside,
Oh yeah, I rolled a 20.
You guided us poorly, Roxanne.
alright, where the hell is it?
This is pretty good.
I overcooked the over easy eggs.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Necronancy noodles are great.
Hold on, I have to pull it up on the
The thing removes you.
I have to pull it up on the freaking desktop mode because the app does not want to.
Cooperate.
Yeah, it's not showing the most updated thing, and I had like a specific way I wanted to word.
Oh no. And oh, I missed that. Juice Jokers is there.
You said hi, Jokers.
Oh, I did? Okay.
We
Hi,
did.
Jokers. I
As
see.
a stream, we
Yes.
I wanted to say hi. I personally wanted to say hi to Jokers. You would love to be a character, Brett. Well, we do have a guest spot for future streams.
What's
Yes,
this?
we do.
Some sort
That
of
is the donation goal currently. The top donor for our current donation goal will actually get to, via Discord, play Dungeons and Dragons with us. I want to get this to show desktop mode. Titty sprinkles.
That is an interesting
This
visual.
failed experiment is ready.
Okay.
Alright,
Right there.
okay, there we go. I got it to work. As the person who needs to hear it is on the phone.
That must be the cell.
Well,
I didn't.
This is good. I am totally digging this.
No, I haven't heard
this is
anything.
actually very tasty.
Do I get a bowl?
Depends, do we live?
Yeah, it's not as good as the normal.
Are you serious? They follow up in the text.
It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
I haven't had any hot sauce.
They didn't say that.
So
Yeah.
I did add a couple extra spices.
I got some. He's not gonna tell me. He's not gonna
You're
tell
the
me.
specific one that needs to do this. By the way. Alright, let's see, single mom of two, so hard to donate. I can try. No pressure, Britt, no pressure.
I can run you
Crystal
through
and I
something
have-
online.
Crystal and I have two little girls as well, so we get it. We trust us, we get it.
I'll see what I'm free.
The fact that I can hear Joshua eat LMAO gross.
Ha! You're a loud eater.
No.
For a donation of 2 biddies, he won't do it.
Yeah.
Food break? I wasn't intending on breaking while we eat, but
Nah, we're just kind of chilling.
yeah. I mean, if you guys want to explore some, explain some of the rules of like D&D to our new friend Rick.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so in D&D, you roll dice, and the dice basically represent your ability to make decisions and perform actions.
Thank you for the 2 bits, Sean.
You gross people out.
Apparently. I'm
Last
just
stream, wasn't someone calling him cute? Like,
yeah, Brittany.
and then off stream before that, someone else told me that they thought he was cute.
I think that we should share with the stream the pictures of Josh that we got last week.
No.
Death glare.
No, we're not doing it.
Death glares are ineffective on people who are already dead.
Normally it's a lot better.
It tastes really good though.
Yes,
Thank
this is
you.
very good.
So I even washed some of the dish because the scrambled eggs, it makes really messy dishes that you have to wash immediately or let soak for 2 days.
So, if you guys went into the world of D&D, just like medieval Renaissance times or Ren fairs, what kind of food would be your like first thing that you would want to try?
To mine. I want to try it.
I would try mead.
Again, it's
Mead, yeah.
normally a lot better.
No worries.
So,
Apparently, Josh has always
What do
been
you
a
usually
cutie
change on?
since the Brit has
if
known
you
him in
go
5th grade,
the yolk is
but
Oh,
has some BO though.
No. Okay, so I had a meeting
And I
at
had
work
some-
today because apparently I have BO. Yeah, no, BNs. They're just trying to get rid of me.
I like it.
That's okay though. That's
I
okay.
didn't do a lot of spices this time because I
I
didn't.
don't think you noticed.
You want to spice up, and you can't want to spice that. So can't really spice
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Don't worry.
So,
No,
not
not having it. Not today.
This is good.
A little known fact, I'm also
Talking
cutie.
mushrooms are very good.
I love
You were adorable, Joey, especially when playing Phasmophobia.
Yes.
I got my bro.
So I love Phasmophobia, but I'm not the best ghost hunter. Apparently when you're supposed to hide from a ghost, standing in the middle of the hallway and hoping he doesn't see you, it's ineffective.
That's it? No. That's not what you do.
Not only does he see you, he makes an example of you.
So what did I miss? I'm sorry everyone, my mom called.
Well, it was a key moment that involved you.
No, we just paused because you
Okay.
were the only person who's
sorry.
going to be able to hear this next thing.
I'm
so.
sorry. Okay, I'm here.
As you enter the table, or into
This
the
is
temple,
really good bride, by the way.
Thank you.
As you enter the temple, you see the same desecration, and you immediately get a throbbing headache that is painful to the point it brings you to your knees. You hear a booming voice that only Lixine hears that seems to be echoing throughout the temple, and it says, "Restore my temple, bring back my stolen goblet, and I shall purge the old god from your friend. The cult that plagues you seeks to overthrow me. Start there, behind their temporarily tamed dragon, to find the goblet." The headache then subsides, and you're able to stand once again.
Lixine, you're embarrassing us. Get up.
Okay. Bahamut just spoke with me.
Like actually, or
Yes,
are you
this
just
time for real.
coming up
Okay,
with that?
no jokes. Okay, we need to get a goblet back into this temple for Bahamut. Bahamut said once we get that goblet, he'll purge the. Not only will he purge the god out of our friend, he will also.
The name's Elric.
I was about to say, what's our friend's name?
I don't know. What's her name? Billy.
Bluey.
He will also restore his life. Oh my god.
You
I got hit
You
with
know,
spice in the back of my throat.
So, is it a specific goblet, or can we just go to town and pick anyone from IKEA?
Okay, so apparently the cult that we've been following, the cultists that we've been following, they're the ones who control this dragon temporarily. So we need to find the cultists.
Oh, so you want to confront the cultists who have a dragon at their disposal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll do that for Albert.
Well, let us know how that turns out.
Yeah.
Green Lady, you're coming with us.
Am I now? I guess. Elric is my best friend.
I mean, if we can sneak past
That's how you
the
treat your best
dragon, then
friend.
we won't have to deal with it.
That is
Sneaking's
true.
always an option.
I don't want to deal with the dragon. I want to deal with the cultists.
So what are we gonna do with Elric? Are we just going to leave him
I'm
here?
taking 2 extra.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I can go with the traditional way of controlling a dragon would be?
Sure. Arcana or history.
I think my score is the same for both, but give me just a sec. No, my history sucks, so I'll go with Arcana. 23.
Nice. You know, typically the only way you could get a dragon to do literally anything for you, especially if an ancient dragon, is
Awesome,
like,
Sean
make
has
it some
food
kind
now.
of promise for either
What
more
food do you
power
have, Sean?
or worshippers or something to feed into its pride.
Gotcha, so it's not being hypnotically controlled, it's just bargained.
Yes.
Well, that puts a damper in things.
I can tell you I'm not near as strong as I should be to fight a dragon, so...
I mean, you're not near as strong as you should be to, do anything, really.
Be nice.
Your Soliana is showing.
I know, I hate to do this.
So,
It's okay, though, you're learning. At an exceptionally slow rate, but that's neither here nor there.
what are the leads that we currently have on these cultists?
What's that?
What are the leads that we currently have on these cultists?
They control a dragon.
I mean, Bahamut literally told you to go behind the dragon, where the dragon lurks.
They have a goblet,
Yeah.
and
Do we know where the dragon currently lurks? Green,
I
you,
can
you
help
had
with that.
eyes on the
I
dragon
can
before.
help with that.
I did.
Give me
Where was
one
it?
second. I'm
Maybe
gonna
that's
cast.
something helpful.
I'm gonna cast.
Can you bring me this rocket?
Locate creature.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna describe the ancient red dragon.
Okay.
And as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me, I know where it is.
Okay.
Does anyone want spice?
It's
No.
definitely within 1,000 feet.
Oh, you killed it.
I killed it.
It's-
Looking around, do I see? Like, if I look up, it's not gonna be up above the church.
No, it is not above the top.
Oh god.
Hello.
Hello.
It's pretty damn close, though.
Oh man.
Okay, so here's my plan. We're gonna go outside, and we're gonna look for the
Which
dragon.
direction is it in?
A little bit past the temple.
There's a trail
Whoa.
that kept going past the temple.
It's past the temple, I can tell you that much.
There's a trail that leads
For
up
some
there.
reason, I just thought you said scrambled twice. What is Scrabble food?
Scrabble?
Eggs, bacon, and Scrabble.
What is Scrabble?
Marble?
Scrabble is what is the
Like
old
the
version of
game?
Words with Friends.
Yeah. What is it in the form of food?
Or were you just talking about you're playing Scrabble with someone? But, so yeah, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna go outside and just see if I could spot the dragon.
Okay. Perception
A
check.
special sausage from PA. Nice.
So I don't see the dragon.
What did you roll total?
That's a 9 total.
Okay. You do not notice the dragon.
I'm gonna go look. That is a 17.
If only red dragons didn't blend into the sky so much.
fix your eyes.
A 17 total?
Mhm.
And you hear a deep, low, guttural growl coming from around the bend of the mountain.
I think
It
it's
seems
around.
to know you're there.
It knows we're here. It knows we're here. Don't panic. Don't panic. Stop panicking.
Can't you locate an object?
No.
Okay, after we save Elric, we're gonna have a serious talk.
I'm going to pull out one of the dragon teeth.
Okay. At this point, you guys can feel the ground around you shake as you hear steps that seem to be getting closer.
I don't know how these work, so I'm just gonna throw one. Magic words alakazam. I don't know.
Do an Arcana check.
21.
Alright, you're able to figure out how the thing works enough, and you trigger it, and you guys have a skeletal version of Rack now standing beside you.
Hi. That's not Rack, but
Oh,
You
I thought it was
killed Rack?
You killed Rack? That's where he went?
You know, necromancy's a sin.
I'm going to command Skelorak to run away. So my understanding of the situation is we're in the temple still, or like we're right around it.
You're right outside the temple. You have the mountain path that leads back where you came from, and the mountain path that leads towards the stopping, which is getting closer.
Screw it. I'm gonna send Skelorak towards it.
Are you gonna kill him again?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Why not send him away and have him chase him down the mountain?
Then fine.
I need you to calm down, okay? You're the one that killed your best friend.
I didn't kill him. The crow or the raven did.
The Raven killed him?
Yes. Duh.
But you resurrected him.
Wait.
Okay. Can
Rack
we just
is dead?
Can we just? I'm turning invisible at this point.
As you do so, and as Skelorak begins making his way up the mountain path, he is just about to get to the curb before you all see a red dragon's head come out from behind
Oh
the
my
curb,
God.
I thought you said
looking
he
at
was
you all.
asleep.
Someone woke him up.
That's what that 20 was about, guys.
Well, I'm turning invisible.
Me too.
Is that a thing you can do?
Roll initiative to see when you guys get to do it.
Yeah. I just tossed that
21.
somewhere. You good?
You go ahead and handle the roll for Skelorak too there.
Yeah. So for Varen, I got a dirty 20. Skelorak, I don't know what
This
his
is so good.
modifier
It
is.
really was.
But I think this is like 2 packs, isn't it?
You got 1.5 packs each.
Okay, good.
Skelorak is a
That's
6.
so
Unfortunately, I have one hand that might be extra cold. So,
good. No, you're good.
Let's see. Where is the... What's initiative based off of?
Dexterity.
Okay. Okay.
do you want me
So,
to play the red dragon?
25 to 20. You
Uh,
can play
21.
Skelorak.
Yeah, you can play Skelorak.
21?
21 and Baron go to 20.
Yeah, I got the 20.
Okay.
I gotta pull up Skelorak stats.
Now, out of character. Is that actually Rack?
Yeah, it's
Rack
like
died?
No, it's like a skeleton version of Rack, but it has his stats.
It's like a copy.
Yeah.
But in
It can't
game,
really
we
cast
fully
spells.
believe
We actually
Yeah.
believe that it's Rack.
that you killed Rack, yes.
Yeah.
It can't cast spells though. 20 to 15?
Oh, initiative?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got a 21.
Okay.
You and I have the same initiative.
Nice. What my
What was
dexterity?
Skelerax?
What's
It
yours?
was a
My
5.
dexterity is a plus something. It's
Okay.
plus 4.
Okay, you go first.
And Olivia.
Greenlee goes before me because of dexterity.
Yeah.
I'm invisible, visible, and hauling us around here.
Those mushrooms are so good.
They really were, even though they weren't organic.
Yeah, there's something else. What's your plus to initiative, Josh? 1? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
That's okay, you could rage yourself, because apparently you're a necromancer now.
With that magic sand, I will be able to.
so Greenlee,
magic
you're up
sand.
first.
Straight invisible.
Okie dokie.
And then I am going to, giving a healthy birth, try to go around the dragon and up the mountain path.
I'd say given the amount of a birth that you want to give it, you're probably just going to be able to get out and a little bit forward this time.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to get any, like, past
Yeah.
the thing.
Basically, I got it. So.
Alright. Lycia?
Same.
You can't fly, so how are you going to
I
go
can't
around
fly.
it?
You can't
Cast
fly
invisible
and be
and
invisible.
fly?
No, not at the same time.
So what are you doing?
Invisible. After I, and then I'll try to run.
Past the dragon, or?
Well, I'm gonna have to fly it away from it. Okay, no, forget it. I'll wait. I'll get closer to the. Damn it. I guess I could start climbing. Makes it easier. How
It's
high
difficult
up
for
is
you to
it?
dodge stuff if you're trying to climb a mountain.
Alright, then I'll ready this up.
Okay.
Next up is the angry dragon, I believe.
Nope. Next up is Melodic. The dragon rolled pretty shit for initiative.
Oh, okay. Good, you can live.
Better played.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh man, I'm so full now though. That was like a lot.
I feel like there's a good amount, but I could still eat.
Oh, we have cookies.
But I'm also twice the size of all of you, so.
There's also.
Oh, I need to try the Kit Kat.
Yes, Kit Kats.
Are you opening them
Alright,
up?
so. As you guys are watching, you see Melodia do a little like gesture with her hands as she pulls out her lute, and you see 4 orbs of light come forth and then form into the shape of a person near the dragon. And then we have Aaron. So Rack and this light person are now there, up by
So-
the dragon.
So, let me just ask. Can I control Skelerac on my bonus action, or since I rolled its own initiative, I'd be taking its initiative roll?
You take its initiative
Are they?
roll.
Okay. Alright, so Varen is going to... About how far away is the dragon?
About 40 feet.
Okay. Varen's going to run his max 30 feet towards it,
Okay.
and then Bamf with Misty Step 30 feet for his action, and then
Oh my
Bamf
God.
again as a bonus action.
So good.
So I get roughly like 30, 90. I get like 90 feet of movement away from the dragon, like through the dragon essentially.
Okay.
So
Does
good.
Misty Step trigger an attack of opportunity?
I don't believe so.
Double check that for me.
Briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you
You
teleport.
can't treat a level spell.
Oh, really? Damn. Okay,
No,
That's
it's
fine.
good. Why don't come.
that is fine. Okay, so I will do this then.
Oh, did you prevent a lizard from doing?
I will haste.
Ah,
I will haste myself
Have you tried one yet?
and
Oh my
then
God.
run 60 feet, and then Misty Step another 30 feet.
So you're gonna run 40 feet into the dragon and then try and run past it. And then Mr. Step.
Can I break up my movement to where I get close to the dragon, Misty Step, and then use the rest of
Yeah.
my... Yeah. And that's my action.
Okay. Let me see the ranges on the different
Oh, shit.
attacks.
we had a plan.
You
Why
can
did
use
you
your
do it?
action to dash too. Misty Step is a bonus action, so you can use your.
I use my action to haste myself.
Okay, then never mind.
Yes.
I missed that part. My fault. I'm stupid.
No, you're fine.
Alright, as you Misty Step past it and kind of regain your form to continue running, it's gonna take a swipe at you with its tail, which has a range of 20 feet. So.
Oh, yeah.
Bloop.
I feel so fat, but I don't regret
Does
it.
a 28 hit?
Not one.
Yep.
bit.
It hits.
Not
Alright.
one.
No,
bit. That's
28 does
so-
not hit.
No, absolutely not.
You think that hits me?
I'm embarrassed for you.
You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Oh God! What?
Are
what?
you dead?
And you get slammed against the wall, wall of the mountain.
Dang.
We have to go and save Baron
Be glad he
again.
didn't throw you off the cliff.
Saving Baron's a full-time job.
Saving Private Baron.
Alright. And then it is the dragon's turn. Alright, so based on sequence of events, it's going to use It's going to use its tail attack on Varen, and it's going to attempt to bite Melodia.
Oh no, Melodia.
Does a 30 hit?
Yep.
So that's
Nah.
another
What? 30?
What are these pitiful rolls this dragon?
That's another 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. Now are you
You're just getting smashed up against the wall.
Not yet.
I was picturing the Flintstones, it's like BAM! BAM!
It's going to attempt to bite Melodia.
We're cool with letting Melodia die,
You're terrible. That definitely hits. Oof, that's gonna sting. One d6 damage. Alright, then we are at Skelerak.
Okay, Skelerak's going to.
Piccolo.
He's going to run up and.
Thunderlance.
No. He's just gonna try and whack the dragon with its great axe. I believe
Okay.
it's. So 2 hits, 2 attacks. An 18 and then a 28.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think dragon's pretty hard.
The 28 hits.
Okay, that
The
works.
18 does not.
Alrighty, and D12 plus 9.
I'm not gonna try to hit the dragon.
20 points of
Not
damage.
at level 9.
Okay.
Level 8, actually.
No, you're good, Britt. No worries.
What did Britt say?
Sorry,
I
I'm
apologize.
kidding.
Oh.
For being quiet.
Alright. 20 damage, you said?
Yes, 20 damage.
Okie dokie.
It's gonna roar, or try to. I mean, it got lungs, so.
Why am I always having to save throws?
Oh, each of you guys are gonna have to do a wisdom saving throw on your turn.
What's my wisdom? How do I only have a plus 1 wisdom? That's awful. 18.
Oh, there's a bot.
You
I'll
failed.
get rid of it.
You are now considered frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, that works. I'm gonna run away anyway.
Want to be famous?
I'm gonna run and then use my action to dash
Okay.
further up the mountain towards where I think the cultists are.
Okay. As you fly past the dragon, you're able to see in the den that it was hiding in, and there's. Go ahead and roll a perception roll.
14. Wait, perception. Let me just double check.
Yeah, specifically seeing. I don't know if that part matters.
Perception. I'm gonna use my sorcery skill to add to that.
Okay.
Bend the luck, I believe, is what it's called. Yes. Okay. So that is a 13, 14, 18.
Okay. At the very back of the den, you can see what looks like a doorway that leads further into the mountain. Too small for the dragon. Looks like most likely where the cultists have been hiding.
I am gonna head that way.
Okay. You let anyone know what you see?
There's no way to do so without breaking my invisibility, so no.
Okay. Alright. Lixian.
Actually, if I just call out, that doesn't break invisibility, right? It's only if I use a spell?
Yeah.
Alright, then yeah, I'll just scream out.
What do you
Small door, over here!
Alright, I will fly and follow that voice.
Also, Varen! Stop getting hit!
Not as much as you're able to get out in 6 seconds. Alright. How wide of a berth are you attempting to give the dragon?
Wait, what?
Berth. Like, how far away are you attempting to stay from this dragon as you go past it?
It's got some range.
I'm about to say, remember, if you're within 20 feet, it's gonna tail me.
At least 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dash.
Okay. With flying, you're able to get enough distance out and enough distance forward. You can see the cavern that Brindley was talking about, but you cannot really make your way to it
Okay,
yet.
not yet.
Alright, that's Melodia. Let's see. She's going to...
You're doing so good, thanks. Where's Ulrich's body?
I left it at the temple.
What brand of ramen was that?
Soy sauce.
Nissan?
Soy sauce.
Oh,
Martian.
Martian.
Marchan?
The only type I buy.
I like to think Ulrich's just in the temple and the horse, like...
So, as you guys are getting around and away from this thing, this dragon, you see Melodia shift her hands again. The little light figure disappears. A glow begins to occur around the dragon as the form shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, and you now see a cat before you.
Yeah,
Wow.
polymorph. I thought about doing that, but I didn't.
Probably
It
should.
failed its save.
Are you okay, Varen?
No. That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Looks like you're missing some teeth there.
I miss.
Cat's just yowling angrily at the situation.
Somebody want to put the cat in the bag of holding?
The key. I got an idea.
The key won't hold it though. And once that dimension closes, anything that's inside just comes right back out.
True.
The bag of holding will suffocate and die.
But if it does any damage, it'll rip the cord off.
But he'll still be in the bag.
But it'll rip the bag.
Oh well. There's gotta be some place we can sell it. How big is the cat?
Just a normal sized cat. Melodia is
It'll be
leading
it'll stay
I'm-
a cat for like an hour, so we have time.
Melodia is leading the horse with our slumped body down
Is
the
there-
mountain path.
Anyway, guys, no time to rest.
Isn't
Small
Elric's
door
body
over here.
still inside the temple?
Melodia's bringing it back.
Did you bring the horse into the temple? You never said this much.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's what
You
I
just
thought
said
we
you
were
were
doing.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I
assumed
thought
that
we
we
were
brought
doing. Yeah,
the
we
body
brought
in the
everything
temple.
inside the temple.
Specify these things. You
Sorry?
never said what you were doing with Bernie.
So we bring him into the temple, but we left him on the horse. So he's literally
Yeah.
just standing at the front, like within 3
Well,
feet of the front door.
he's not standing now because I'm not holding him.
He's like slumped, but he still has the eyes open because of the minor illusion.
That is so it just comes to
Magic.
praying. So it just comes to pray to Bahamut. Like
It's like, oh Bahamut, I serve thee.
Horse in the temple.
I mean,
he
the temple's already,
appreciates me.
the temple is already ransacked. It's not like he'll know it was us. Anyway, small doorway, cultists. If the goblet's anywhere, it's gonna be in the small cave.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna pick myself up and
Chop chop, Baron.
Skellarak, go in there.
Okay, so what do we see? Is it like a locked door or just like a straight open access?
It's an open doorway.
Open door.
Please tell me Skellarak just runs head first.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I follow, still invisible behind him.
Just clattering along.
Yeah.
You can hear the sound of bone stepping on
Scared.
on stone.
Actually, before I go in there, I'm gonna cast the following spell.
There's the occasional torch lighting the way, by the way.
Okay, good.
Clairvoyance.
Mm-hmm.
And because it can go up to a mile, I'm gonna explore the cave with my clairvoyance ability.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright,
What do you see?
I will tell you in a second.
Varen is going to drink a potion.
alright,
A superior potion at that. Because I need health.
you see various hallways leading in different directions. You see various rooms, some of which just have beds, some of which seem to be potion brewing rooms. You're able to get an idea that this is probably their main hub. Even with a mile, the amount of like back and forthing you have to do to be able to explore, you're not able to pinpoint exactly where the goblet is. You notice that there's a distinct lack of people anywhere near the entrance.
It's empty, guys.
So this isn't the place.
Well, this is definitely their headquarters, but no one's here. And I wasn't able to find the goblet. If we had a wizard who can cast, like, locate object, that would be helpful.
If only.
Skellarak, grab Brimley.
You hear the skeleton running back. Go ahead and roll for it to grab her.
Yes. What is his skills? Would it
I
be?
swear you should come on and play Skellarak. Like,
Would it be? Would it be athletics? Or
yeah.
Crap, I don't have any real good paladin abilities.
what was it?
Athletics versus acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Okay. So 18.
Hold on. I don't know what my acrobatics are. 20.
Oh well, no.
And now, because you've left me no choice, chromatic orb.
Skellarak or Unfair?
There, he's a necromancer, but no, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
But I am going to make a note that he's a necromancer.
Not a necromancer.
I don't know, you work for the Raven Queen and we see your resurrected dead friends.
I mean,
I am going to.
you have some damning evidence against
So do
you.
you guys make your way in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to ritually no. I'm just gonna cast detect magic. I'm not gonna spare the 10 minutes.
I know, we only have an hour before
Yeah.
the dragon turns back.
Mhm.
So, does anything pop up?
You know what I'm gonna do?
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take the cat. Is the cat like fighting back because it's still like a dragon inside?
Yeah,
Is
oh,
trying to fight
it's a
against us?
furious little cat.
Can we put it in a jar?
What is
Your jars aren't large enough to contain a cat.
This is frustrating.
So we're not gonna put it in the bag of holding.
No, because somebody's against it.
It could rip the bag of holding.
Melona. Is that her name?
Melodia?
Melodia.
Yes.
Can you follow me? We're gonna bring the dragon deep into the cave, and hopefully by the time polymorph wears off, it'll die when it tries to grow.
Not terrible, but depending on when it goes back to its own form, it could trap us inside the cave.
Oh. This is true.
But you could just polymorph it back.
Yeah.
If it's dead, no. Then you have a giant dragon carcass blocking your exit.
Oh,
We could just
Eric would
teleport
have a
away.
heyday with that.
You could teleport us out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Do we have a way to contain this cat so I'm not getting clawed constantly?
You have that worthless sleep spell
How much HP does it have?
as a cat.
It's a cat.
So you want to reduce the health of the cat?
Oh. Well, it doesn't reduce the health, it just
I know.
puts it to sleep.
It's a risk. Do you want to do that?
Should I try it?
Do we have just a regular bag?
It's really good. I'm getting every last mushroom.
Give me your bag!
It's got my books in it.
I was good. I got
I will kill
exactly
you.
my calories. I went to 22
Like, you can
calories.
try.
So I basically
You're
did
not
nothing.
strong enough.
I have a +1. That's a -1.
Okay,
That's
and?
like 2 whole strength higher than you.
Okay, and? Woohoo! Good for you.
None of this has any context. You just sound like a crazy pixie.
I do.
You are a crazy
Okay,
person.
so we're
So-
gonna put it to sleep or not?
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
What happens if we do?
I don't feel like sleep harms it, but I don't know the particulars of the spell. Because sleep doesn't reduce its hit points, it just needs to be greater than its hit points for it
Right.
to fall
Yep.
asleep.
It doesn't reduce it.
So I think it should be safe.
As a mage, what I know.
You can roll an Arcana check also
Oh,
to
yeah,
figure
that's
out if it's going to be...
That's
What?
nice. That's
What?
sorry.
What I could I roll an
Arcana check.
Arcana?
Anyone
gonna
that
roll
wants to
Arcana
can,
too.
yeah. To see if it would
Ooh,
even work
I don't
out.
No, I don't know shit.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I got a 12.
19.
Okay. You get the feeling that it, just based on the fact that it still has the wits and whatnot of a dragon, its intelligence and everything is still an ancient red dragon, it may not even work to begin with.
Gotcha. No offense, but your bard-like abilities are not going to be up to snuff.
I'm a bard.
And she
You're
put
a
it.
good bard.
She turned it into a cat. So,
Well, I mean, Melodia
Well,
obviously
this is
has
happening.
skills.
has anything picked up on detection?
Hi guys.
As we're like walking, I'm assuming we're walking into the cave and stuff. Or we just
During the 10 minutes that it lasts, at the very end, you get a ping like there's some kind of like potions room or like something with some kind of magical item. You don't exactly get exactly what it is because it's right as the spell fades.
Lexi, let me borrow your cape.
I'm gonna start walking in that direction
Okay?
Why?
with
We need
Skelerak
something
in
to hold the
front of
cat.
me.
No.
Okay.
We'll buy you a new cape.
No. How about these lightning underwear?
I mean, how big are they?
They're pretty big.
I'm gonna, we're gonna wrap the cat in the underwear.
Out of context quote for the night, people. Gonna wrap the cat in the underwear. The bard's underwear, and it's not even sexual.
Well,
When we say cat, we mean actual cat.
Elric gave me these. He said I could get lots of tail with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll athletics on the cat.
This is so good, Brian.
Magically. The cat is bigger than
This dragon's in a burner.
That's
20.
gonna try and eat
20.
you like a
a dirty 20,
20,
but a
nice.
dirty 20.
Oh my god.
The dragon's gonna remember this.
The cat fails its check, so it attempts to swat at you as you're like somehow wrapping it up in this underwear.
No!
To the point where John, like its head is just sticking out. It's just like doing that angry purr thing that cats do.
Also, I forgot to wash it.
Your hands now smell like Lixie's ass.
I think you're into something stronger for that. That shit's clinical.
You see Greenlee's boats. Okay, it's better now.
Still not clean!
I'm the necromancer. You got the big sea burning itself.
Oh my god, I'm crying from laughter.
There are some things that can't your both fix.
Like 3rd-degree burns.
Oh god, my eyes burn and I can't touch them. Oh my god. Okay.
I rolled a 15 on perception, or no, 16 on perception by walking in the cave.
Oh my god.
Okay, you
Too much-
go
too
towards
much
the
laughing.
room that has the has the little magic ping. You find that it is in fact a room with a door. You know that it was behind the door.
How long would you say that we've been
I'm going to tell Skellerak to break it down.
About 15 minutes at this point.
First, I'm going to try the door first, see if it opens,
Okay.
and then have Skellerak break it down if it's locked.
While he does that, I'm going to instruct Melodia to ride 15 minutes in. I assure her that it's empty, that no one's here. Just ride as far as you can get in 15 minutes. Leave the
Ride
leave the
what?
The horse?
I don't know.
The horse that you left with Elric outside the temple?
Oh,
I'm going to polymorph her into a horse.
No. Oh no.
And she takes the cat to a separate part of the cave.
Yes, as far as 15 minutes will take you, and then head back.
You open the door, it opens without a problem.
Oh, thank God.
Actually, is this pretty straightforward? Like, is it just one long hall with different doorways, or is this like branching?
And there's a couple branching paths. She opted to go down one of the branching paths. You guys are not going down.
Gotcha. Because by the time polymorph ends, we need to be together so you can teleport us out of here. So
I'm far away. Like, I'm in the cave.
Well, you guys have been walking
Yeah.
together. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
Melodia is now eventually going to throw the cat somewhere in the.
well, I can message her.
I'm going to just throw it in the cave.
Yeah, just
Well, we
throwing
need
it
to
somewhere
get-
deeper,
yeah,
like at a
deep into
different
the
part
cave.
of the cave.
We
I
need
could
it deep
get-
enough so that it won't burst the
I
cave.
could give her my bell. So we can communicate.
Alright, you open the door, you look inside. It seems to be some kind of lounge or resting area. There's a couple lounge chairs, a bookshelf. There's a magical lute in the corner playing itself.
What?
There's a
Is this playing
fireplace
itself?
crackling and a warm table with some food.
Hello?
No one else.
No one's here?
Memory is burned in Greenleaf's memory now. And the brothel, she is no longer innocent.
Yes.
You're not
This fake creature has seen too much.
Is
I'm
there,
not allowed back in the Feywilds.
is there like a...
When you go back to that, like,
Can I loot the room?
tattoos, just like marks all over your face.
No, no.
Sure.
I,
What do you want?
Fishnets.
Do you go to the
Do you-
bookshelf, the
how's-
food? Like, what
How's
are you
her
trying
hair
to
right
loot?
now?
It is definitely like.
I'm gonna go to the bookshelf.
Cropped.
Okay, you go over to the bookshelf.
Oh man, I would like to
Do you want
see
me
a
to
new
roll
picture.
investigation?
It's like that scene in Grease where Sandy reveals
15.
herself. She's like, "Tell me about
So-
it, stud."
Stud.
And
You
this
see a particularly interesting book. It's blue with gold engravings on it. It seems to be an Arcana book. As soon as you go to grab it, door slams shut behind you. The illusion fades. You now see that you are in a simple stone room with a hole at the top of it that is now pouring out water.
Are we all in this room? Because I didn't
Yeah.
follow him.
Did you not?
I mean, I saw a magical room with burning fireplace and knew it was a trap instantly. The fact that you fell for that.
Would Lixian have followed Varen into the room without knowing if it was a trap or not?
I mean, I'm usually following Greenlee, but sure, I'll follow there.
Right, so you two are in there. I stayed outside. Because I'm in
Okay.
here.
You see Varen go to touch something, the door slams shut, you now have no idea what's going on in there with Greenlee.
Okay. This isn't good.
Alright, roll perception. What's going
Yeah.
on?
I'm gonna use.
I
my
got a dirty
trick.
20 on perception.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, there is nothing in the room except for a large tunnel or a vent on the ceiling that the water is coming through. There doesn't seem to be any other means of escape.
Is
The water is rising.
Skellerak in the room with me?
Yes,
Can I? Is there still a door?
there is still a door.
Skellerak, break that shit down.
Roll the attack.
I'm gonna use my message cantrip and be like, "What's going on, guys?"
So I gotta pull up his thing.
No response apparently.
I
I'm
think
sure they're
it's
fine.
actions. 25 to hit.
Okay. He swings it, hits the door, and it promptly bounces his little skeleton shield sword off.
Seeing that, I'm going to run over to that door and dispel magic on that door.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Oh, good. You're gonna save us?
yeah, hopefully.
Sit back.
The water's up to your knees at this point.
Okay. So
I cast fly as I sit back.
I may.
You're the worst.
Yes.
23.
Okay, you cast the dispel magic. There is no visual difference on the door.
Break it down. And I'm panicking.
That,
Roll another-
wait, that didn't work?
Roll another attack. It's up to your hips.
13.
He kind of hits in between the door and the stone.
Do it again.
Roll a strength check to get his sword back.
Yeah. Okay. Strength.
From the other side, can I cast Chromatic Orb at the door?
13.
I'm gonna do lightning,
Okay, he's able to pull his sword out.
Okay.
and let's Chromatic Orb.
Gonna make another attack at the door. That's a 12. What did?
His sword gets stuck again.
Okay. 18.
He gets his sword out.
I'm
It's
done
up to
using it.
mid-chest at this point.
It's 9.
Alright,
19?
That hits. You see a solid crack form in the middle of the doorway. It does not completely break.
I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast from the other side.
Okay.
Let me see if this works.
And Varen's gonna do
Do I
a
notice that any magic's
fireball.
working? Do I notice that any of the magic's working?
I mean, he's not doing magic. He's having Skellerak.
14?
Alright, I am.
Okay. You're able to hit the door.
Can I cast Shatter?
From. Well, hold on. As you have Rack like whamming at the door from the inside, and you cast Eldritch Blast from the outside, you guys see as the door just like splinter off into a bunch of pieces. Go ahead and roll a dex save to roll out of the way of this various debris.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Oh, that is a 6.
You as well, Farron.
Nice.
Has 10 minutes gone by? Just by chance. Yeah. So
rolled pretty hard for
17 plus.
Yeah, you dodge the debris. You get whacked right in like your torso with a wood chunk. You take 30 damage.
I thought you said 30. I was like, oh my
30.
gosh.
No.
I should have let you die.
And that's how Greenlee got squashed like a bug.
So next week we'll find Elric's missing pieces.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Ow! What the hell, guys?
What? I'm
If
floating up
only you had
here.
a tank bashing down doors. Let's see what number I get on the bit roller. Oh, 5!
Oh, bit roller.
Alright. You guys, like, water floods out into the hallway. It stops pouring out of the ceiling and just kind of
Man, I am
disperses.
so happy my clothes ain't get wet.
We got up to our chat. Oh,
You are a wizard who fell for a magical room.
I saw
Thank you
a
for the
pretty
17
book.
biddies.
Is
Thank
that
you
a
for the
problem?
biddy, Sean.
There is something I want more than anything, and that's pretty books. Is that a problem?
We're in an enemy den!
Do you see any enemies? Because I sure as hell don't.
They're mystical!
I'm gonna prestidigitation a shadow person.
I'm gonna prestidigitation an arrow flying at his head.
I'm gonna pretend to like ow.
I'm gonna draw a picture of this fight from above them.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
I'm just feeling Elric's pain at trying to keep the group alive.
This is what happens when you're not around. This is all your fault.
A 14 and a 16. Do either one?
Okay.
Actually, Captain.
I don't think either of them do that.
Does a 14 or a 16 hit you?
You guys can't say me. No, it doesn't hit me.
But, okay.
But what the hell? I'm like, whoa! What, really?
I got whacked with debris.
Well, that was your own fault.
Yeah. I can blame
I'm gonna-
Baron for falling for simple
I'm gonna
spells.
turn my cloak into Elric's clothes, and I'll be like, "Listen, we need to stick together."
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's get going.
This is a
Have
great
you
idea.
considered like doing the push-up at the very least?
Here, wait. Let me show you. Let me show you. I just face plant.
I'm satisfied. Let's go.
Wizard dies. Just
Why does he fall for your tricks?
I really don't know. He's supposed to be a wizard.
Roll a perception check.
For what?
Who?
All of you. What do you mean for what? Why are you looking at the screen like the
You-
screen has anything to do with your
I didn't know if it
perception
was a special thing that you
It's like you looking at the screen and just to do it.
Did you say perception?
check? Yes.
I got a 15.
14.
9.
Okay. You are able to hear, even though the water has stopped coming out of the tunnel, you hear the faint sound of some kind of rushing water, almost like a waterfall coming from it.
Do you hear that? I don't.
I hear something. Do you guys hear that? There's like
What?
the sound of water.
Now that you mention it.
There may be something.
As he points it out, and you guys take the time to listen, you guys can hear what sounds like a waterfall, but through the tunnel.
There's a waterfall inside a mountain?
It's actually a common occurrence, believe it or not.
Oh.
Not all hollows are pure rock. Some of them are hollow.
Oh.
Like
Kind of like
Elric's
your
heart.
head.
What? I'm the leader here, thank you very much. I'm gonna
First
puff
of
out
all-
my chest.
First of all, I'm in charge of this
Alright,
expedition.
so I think we should
Secondly,
go this way.
Based on what?
The water.
Is that where the water's coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from the tunnel. You guys would have to crawl through the tunnel to get to it, but that's where the sound is coming from.
Did you guys give Melodia the bell?
Yes.
Want to check with where she's at?
Here you go. Toss it to Liz.
Bloody.
He can do the talking.
It takes a moment, but she responds. What's going on? I'm still trying to place the
So
cat. Right?
there's a room, water filled up, and like basically we almost got drowned. Splinters went everywhere. Oh yeah, where are you?
Trying to find a good place for the cat dragon.
Did you not?
It's a wizard cat dragon. Alright, thank you. It's been good.
That's the username.
We just got meta.
How?
No. I just want to make it.
Cry. Okay.
We still need to find the goblet, guys, and we have how much time before the dragon changes up?
It's been about 25 minutes.
We have 35 minutes left.
Okay. So let's go.
All right, why don't you cast locate object?
I don't have that.
Still?
Still?
Nightfall is cracking up over on the sideline.
How about I locate a fuck to give? So, alright.
So you're going back to the brothel?
Honestly, Varen just might have to.
All right, I guess we have to do this the hard way. Let's look. If I was an evil cultist and I wanted to hide a cup, where would I hide it?
So are you guys coming through the tunnel, or are you going down the hallway?
Well, where's the tunnel?
The tunnel is the one that the water was rushing out of.
So it's above us.
Yes.
Where's the secret tunnel?
It seems to fairly quickly bend, though. As
Waiting for Varen to screamingly whine.
when you look at the tunnel, though, it like curves off to the side pretty quickly. So it seems viable that if you can get up to it, you can crawl through it.
I don't learn spells. My gifts are natural, and I wasn't blessed with locate object. But he can learn it, and has chosen not to.
I found
This isn't
locate creature.
So what are you guys doing?
Wizard dies from 1d4
I say tunnel.
damage.
Tunnel? Alright, tunnel.
Tunnel.
Yeah, because I didn't find it in any of my scrying, so this one
You're
was our best
flying. You're
bet.
flying. How do you get into the tunnel?
Oh shit. I'll fly.
Okay. You guys carefully fly through a somewhat cramped tunnel. Like, you guys can't really, like, you can, you're fine. But you two can't really, like, stretch out your limbs or anything.
Just
as
keep
you're going through
flying,
it.
just keep flying, just keep flying.
Eventually, you guys end up coming out of the tunnel at a very large lake within the mountain. You can see a waterfall pretty close to the tunnel. You also see a little enchantment on the side of the tunnel that seems to have been what got the water to go into the room in the first place.
Do you want to try that detect magic again? Is the goblet magical?
It should be.
I'll cast detect magic.
Okay.
How are you doing on spell slots?
I've got some.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cast detect magic, and on the opposite side of the lake, get the ping of something magical. You guys go ahead and roll perception.
Has not done me well so far, but we'll try it again. Yes! Dirty 20.
I got an 18.
Thanks.
Ooh, okay. 23.
Okay. So you guys all notice on the opposite side of the lake, there are some cultists walking along the shore. They are chanting as they carry something into a room, and the door shuts behind them.
I am going to
Hold on. What are we gonna do?
cast scrying again. Not scrying. Clairvoyance one more time.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming.
Okay, you do that. I know what I'm gonna do too. So you go first.
And my mystical orb is following them.
Okay. As you do so, you follow them. You go into that room. There are 4 cultists, and they are carrying what seems to be some kind of goblet.
Guys, I see the goblet.
Mask.
Okay.
I want to put a cultist disguise on.
Okay. What are you trying to look like exactly?
Like one of the cultists that we saw.
Pull up the exact specs on the mask.
The things that you gave me.
Yeah,
That's
it's
special.
in your D&D Beyond inventory.
Okay.
Look it up.
Is it a wooden building?
It's the inside of a mountain.
Hey, new. Oh, hey, Rag.
Hey! They've been using Skelerak.
He raised you from the dead. Made
I-
you fight a dragon.
I'm
You didn't make it.
And then left you in
So now we think that he's a necromancer and killed you.
Fairly certain he's a
Oh.
necromancer.
Thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Bye.
Let's see. Would it be under equipment?
Yes.
You put it under equipment?
Yep.
Equipment.
Varen definitely emoji.
Sus.
Oh, sus.
Oh, 100%. 100%. When wearing the
He's
mask, you
pretty
may be
sus.
disguised as any humanoid you think of. You cannot disguise as someone that you have not seen. You must have a specific individual in mind. You do not need to know their name. The disguise ends if the mask is removed, broken, or you fall unconscious. So I've seen them.
Roll an intelligence check to see
Well,
if
you
you
could
saw
use
enough
your
detail to
Wizard
be able
robe
to.
to just duplicate the cultist robe, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That's
Okay.
a 21.
You're able to get a pretty good visage of them.
So you two are sneaking in as cultists and I'll go invisible behind you.
By the way, how high are we up in the air?
You guys are good, probably like 50 feet up in the air.
Okay. So I'm just going to hover over there, change my robes into a cultist, and I'm assuming you're following.
Well, I should probably be in front since I look just like them.
Yeah, my clothes just look like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna hold,
Are you
hang
following
back.
closely?
Following them and I'm going invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm hanging back and listening more. And see if I can get any clues or.
And this
I
is
mean,
the
they went
last
through a
time
door
I'm
that is now
invisible for the day.
closed.
Okay.
As you guys are kind of doing all this and preparing, eventually Melodia makes her way out of the tunnel and is able to catch up with you guys.
The goblet's in there.
All right. Listen. Don't say anything. Don't speak. Don't speak.
I kind of have an idea.
What's your idea?
How big is the goblet, would you say?
About the size of your water bottle in height.
Perfect. So, you guys will just keep a watch. I'll fly to the goblet, and then I'll cast Dimension Door with the goblet and teleport out.
Okay. That's actually a great idea. How many are there? There's 4, you said?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think we could take them all?
I have fireball.
I mean, we can secure ourselves behind 2 of them and take them out probably instantly. Knock them unconscious.
So here's what I think we should do instead.
Okay.
Because we don't know how long the battle with them could last.
You're right.
Why don't you stay out here and prepare the teleport spell? We'll go in, we'll grab the goblet, and then we'll all teleport out of here.
Okay, so just to make sure I get this right. Stay out here, prepare the circle. You guys go in.
That's actually a better idea.
Melodia stays
Maybe
out
we have
here.
to fight.
She can stay out here and just keep watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two are going in?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna prepare the circle. Just how far away? 10, 15 feet? 20 feet?
I could teleport up to 500 feet, so.
If you want to prepare back here where we started, that way they don't notice it happening.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll do that.
You follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I go and I try to open the door.
That opens.
I look around, I nod, as I let Greenlee in, and I kind of try to like fill in line with like what they're doing. What are they doing, by the way?
Well, as you go in, you see that the four figures are have just left the goblet in front of someone and are now like in the process of leaving.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay, that's a 20, not a dirty 20.
Okay. So as you go in and you look around, you see the person standing in front of the goblet with a twisted smile on their face and hand on a lever. Vexy. And she pulls the
It's
lever
Vexy?
and you fall into a pit.
Wait, what?
On that note, we're gonna take a break.
Wait, what? wait, what?
Little bitch.
She can't notice me. How does she fucking notice me? Wait, no. Damn it. I can't believe this is happening.
And we're back.
I trusted you.
I don't know, my mission statement from Corellian is very not clear.
As gods tend to be.
Like the instructions were just guide your friends. I don't know.
To hell.
And so now, you guys have, if you have any reactionary actions, like Lixian's falling into a pit.
I'm gonna fly for the goblet.
Okay.
Do it, do it, do it!
I'm still invisible,
Roll
so
a
she should
dexterity
never see
check.
me.
Okay. Is there anything I can grab on? I only rolled a dexterity 9. I only rolled a 9.
Okay.
So fucked.
You fall into this pit. You're not really able to catch yourself on anything. You're able to kind of like soften the blow a little bit, so you don't really take damage as you land. But you're pretty much on your ass.
Okay.
Across from you,
Question. Did she do it specifically for like everyone in the room or just me?
it was a pit at the entrance to like the room, like that whole side of the room, like went under.
No one else but me went under?
It would have been anyone who had walked in that door.
How did she even
If
get
they weren't
here
flying.
first?
Even if I looked like a cultist? Okay. I'm gonna fly through all the doors from now on.
Just a floating
We can just fly real quick.
Alright, so
What's at the bottom of this pit?
you see standing before you
Mother.
with a guttural growl.
Bitch.
That's funny because I just made James fight that in my campaign. I'm running for him.
I just had this mentioned in a TikTok I saw today too, and I'm like, why is everybody thinking about these things right now?
Well, Trump was just voted out of office, so it's the next
Can I
step.
cast fly?
I am so sorry.
Roll initiative. Roll sleight of hand while you're trying to get this goblet that's in front of Bexy.
12.
What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is a 3. Let me double check.
You know what? Bend luck.
Dex.
It's better.
Yeah, it's a 3.
14 for sleight of hand.
Okay. So yeah, you do get to respond first. It does take a step towards you though. It definitely sees you.
Fly, dash, leave.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
You immediately fly
Yes!
up. You see the goblet begin. It was nice to know you, Lixian.
No! You will still know me.
As you get out of range, you hear the pit feed roar, which you hear this, you and Melodia hear this as well. You hear a deep roar, pure anger coming out of that room.
Quick action, bonus action. Fucking Bexy, it's a pit fiend. We're gonna go to the teleporter.
Okay.
How long does it take you to get that teleport circle ready?
A minute.
I imagine that we would have
Yeah,
waited
I-
until
Yeah.
he was just at that tail end of getting it ready.
Yeah.
You see Lixian shoot up out of the pit. The goblet starts to float in front of Bexy, and she's going to attempt to grab it. So go ahead and do an acrobatics check.
We saved you from the world of the gods or whatever.
She gave me pocket sand.
She gave you pocket sand.
I'm gonna do this.
And then Soliana took it and I never saw it again.
Did you roll well?
So 16 plus 4 is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Use all my sorcery.
That's fine.
While this is happening, upon Melioda
You
hearing that,
manage to swipe it out of her way.
Sorry for this way.
Okay, and then I'm immediately casting Dimension Door.
Okay. So obviously your invisibility fades then.
I like to grab the cut and be like, bitch!
Yeah, okay.
Lovely. Give me just a moment.
That's becoming of a paladin, right?
Love it. Love it.
Okay, what level is Dimension Door again?
4th level.
Okay. Okay. She, as soon as she sees you, she immediately casts Counterspell. Your Dimension Door fades.
I'm gonna cast Counterspell to her Counterspell.
Okay.
Yes. Greenlee. Yes.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
Can't counterspell. Counterspell.
Yeah.
Counterspell. Yep.
Okay. You successfully counterspell her
Yes!
counterspell. Third level spell, so.
Yes.
I prove to Avernus. I'm like, Vexy, traitor!
where's Lixian?
Fell, pit,
Am I on the
flying!
way?
Yeah, you're flying on your way. You see Lixian zooming.
Let's go!
Go now! Go now!
Quick question.
No, quick question.
Player wise.
Okay.
Did we leave Eldritch Body in the cave or at the temple?
At the temple.
He's inside the temple.
Okay.
Like right at the inside. Right there.
Okay.
At the mouth.
Alright, okay. Alright, there we go. I'm going to, as soon as Lixian gets over there, I'm bamfing us to Istian's house.
Okay.
Or the hut.
Which one?
The one in Creedador, the one we were at, we bamfed there.
Okay.
The
The little hut.
teleportation circle.
Why,
Yeah.
why didn't you just
Okay.
pamp us inside?
Can you get pamphlets to the
Can I
temple?
bamf? I think it has to be...
There has to be a set of circle.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So then
you're
we're gonna
right.
have to haul ass back to the.
Yeah.
Because you know his voice in the background.
Oh, Alex.
Ghost is just following
His
you
wisdom
guys.
is in the back of my head.
Alex Ghost is just following them along, like yelling at them unheard.
No, Elric is
Now,
face palming.
do I telepathically communicate with Skelerak, or is it more of a verbal thing? Because I know he's far away, because if it's telepathic, I'd tell him...
It's a verbal thing.
Okay, alright, never mind then. Alright, I'm bamfing us.
You have other teeth, though.
Yeah. Don't want to use them if I don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so we're back in Istian's hut, but we still have to make it
Not
back to
Istian's, the hut outside of
the hut
Creedador.
outside of Cursor.
Yeah.
We still have to make it back to the temple, though.
Okay.
How far is the temple from where we're at?
It took you guys about an hour to get there.
Doesn't matter, I'm out of 4th level spells anyway. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Give me just a second. I casted at the wrong level. Okay.
I'm gonna take the...
Britt thought your little bitch moment was funny.
Who's the
Bitch!
bitch?
Bitch!
Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm going to take the owl, pop it out, and take the goblet and fly my ass over there, over to the temple with Lixian.
Okay, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell Melioda and Greenlee to stay on standby.
Be like Neo.
I'm sorry, one more time. What did you say you're doing?
We're flying over.
We're flying over to the temple. Drop that off, and then if we need to, like, we'll call you, but stay on standby.
Melioda has the
The bell.
the bell.
Okay, and I'm staying with Melioda. Why?
Yeah, why is Greenland staying?
Because
Safety?
safety, I guess.
I mean, Greenland's can come with us. Especially
Yeah, I
bring
think
back
we might be
Elric.
smarter to come
Yeah.
with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come with me.
This is kind of fly.
I mean, your fly speed is still only 30.
Well, I'll hold on to Varen.
You chill in my pocket. In my hand.
Yes. Never ending story.
Pocket fixing. Oh my god, movies. Okay, you guys take only about, I'd say, 20 minutes of the direct flight path to get us to the temple.
Okay. They're gonna be here fast. Let's get this and go.
I go inside.
The dragon, by the way, is still nowhere to be seen, but you hear a faint roar coming from within the castle.
That's cool. Let's go inside the temple.
So it didn't, the cave didn't kill it. Crap.
Temple. Elric's body.
You go in the temple, Elric is still slumped over Bernie
Alright.
style on the horse.
Perfect. We take him to, I guess, the altar, the main part of the temple where
Okay.
Bahamut is. Bahamut. I try to speak with him. We're here and we got the goblet.
You hear the voice echoing loud, like headache-inducing again. Remove Cyric's symbols here.
Okay. We have to remove Cyric's symbols.
Prestidigitation the
Yeah.
walls.
Like,
I am removing every inch of this cult.
he'll clean the shit out of this temple.
Yes.
COVID style.
Okay. It takes you guys another like 3 to 5 minutes to be able to like get everything off with all the prestidigitations.
I can see myself in this rock.
You're able to
The point is I can see
get off all
myself.
the symbols. Who's holding the goblet still?
I am.
Okay. There is silence.
It is removed.
There is silence.
Commune, do whatever. We need to go.
Okay.
Can I roll perception and see
I-
if there's anything else that's offensive to Bahamut?
Sure.
Ooh.
The pedestal nearest you guys, it seems to have an inlet in it that is the perfect size for the base of the goblet.
Listen here.
Okay.
Okay, you put the goblet on, and at that point, Ulrich's body lifts off of the horse, and you see a glowing light begin to come through.
Necroman! No.
As a paladin, I really have no choice.
Okay.
Okay. Seriously.
The light comes from his body. Do you like pull out your god tracker? Like, how are you trying to make sure that this thing is purged from them?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. That's
Okay.
the best chance.
I'm gonna look into Eltric's heart.
Right here.
Do it in here, man.
It's like this big.
But does it grow 2 sizes this day?
Nope. It shrinks.
Oh.
Right? It.
So
Good.
So
The god
ungrateful.
tracker is going nuts on the goblet, but nothing on Elric's body.
So it's getting sucked into the goblet. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You guys still have to perform the revival ritual to get Elric to come back. You guys have to persuade him.
Okay, what do we have to do to perform?
Whatever you think would persuade him to come back.
Elric. Listen, I was gonna take this for myself, but this sword belongs to you.
Are you seriously going with that?
If you come back, I'll bring back Arasha.
Oh
Wait,
wow.
What?
I'll figure out a way. I'll do whatever I have to.
He's a necromancer now. He can do it.
Roll of persuasion or deception. I'm not sure which.
Do you believe that you can do it?
I can.
He believes.
Varen? He's a cocky son of a bitch. Kinda, not really.
Oh, that's pretty
18.
high.
Okay.
18.
Keep that in mind. You know Elric by the Night's Fall.
I tell her, listen, you're a warrior. You're one of the greatest that I've ever seen. This mission that we're on, we're not done with it yet. Don't quit. Don't be a bitch. Stand up. Come back. Fight your damn heart out. We need to defeat this cultist.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
No,
Because
I'm
you've
not
already
trying.
had one person
I'm not
do
trying
a
to
persuasion
intimidate.
roll.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
You've already had one
I'm
person
trying to
do a
convince him.
persuasion roll. You have to do
Oh.
something other than persuasion.
Oh, other than persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, intimidation.
Okay.
And then you know what? If you die now, that means I won. That means that I got the better of you. That means that you couldn't beat me.
How is that intimidating?
Shush it! Let me finish my
It's a
speech.
mockery. That's what it is.
Vicious mockery. But-
Roll an intimidation.
But Elric, if really you just want to give up right now, and you think that you rather just sleep, die, while others die, while loved ones die, then you stay.
Kind of emphasis on death.
That's where it's
Let me do me.
Roll your intimidation, damn it.
Okay.
Scroll from right to left. No, X out of that.
Skills.
X.
Intimidate.
There you
There we go. Nice.
go. What's your intimidation?
That is a 25.
Okay. Dirty.
Everything we see does is dirty.
Greenling, are you going to attempt to do anything?
I am. I feel really bad about it, but I have no other options because all the good ones are taken. I'm going to use deception.
Okay.
I'm going to use minor illusion to disguise my voice and sound like a Russian.
Lixia for that epic speech. Oh, thank you, Britt.
Okay, what do you say, Azirasha?
Alec, my love, I'm here. Come back to me. There's still much work to be done, and I still have much to teach you, but we can do it together.
Roll deception.
That's so good.
Oh.
Damn
11.
it. Well, you feel in your heart that you didn't say the right thing.
And I used my Tides of Chaos already. I haven't had a chance to rest. Yeah.
So- Based on what they said in their rolls, how many points would the DC be increasing or decreasing?
That's going to be a failure, so that doesn't go, but it's not a crit, so it doesn't go down. His was a success, his was a success, so from 10 it would probably go down -2 each, so DC 6
Okay.
on a D20 natural.
So wait. So if it's below, so it's 5. If it's 1 to
Dead.
5, 1 to 5 dead. No, we gotta do this on camera.
I mean, we are.
I mean, so they see the dice. But okay. Just do it. Just do it. Thank God! He's dead finally.
That is a 15.
You're back.
You come back to life in a strange place, barely conscious, a single hit point to your name, but you are back.
Do you have things over your eyes?
That faded a long ass time ago.
Now, do I remember everything that they said during the ritual? That's what I'm asking.
During the ritual?
Roll a intelligence check.
Oh, no.
That's an 11 plus 1, 12. See, I know my stats.
I would say yeah.
I imitated his dead lover.
promise about a dead lover. You imitated a dead lover right after his promise about said dead lover.
my God.
I don't know if I would have counted that as 2 successes, but that's.
Lexian, you won't ever beat me. Greenlee, trying to sound like Arasha after Varen said that he was going to bring her back didn't make much sense. Varen, I'm sorry I killed you.
I give him a huge pat on the back. I'm just like,
Ah! No way! Yes, it will.
Fucking die.
Just like you just had his thumb in its back.
Good to see you.
Speaking of which,
This, ladies
Speaking
and
of
gentlemen,
which,
is the tale of tales.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
this is how it is. He's so low on HP, I can actually put him to sleep. I'm crying.
So,
Oh my god.
what's new?
We fought a dragon.
Fought is an understatement. I got my ass beat.
At this point,
Oh, your friend
hear
Vexy's a
voice
traitor.
coming from
Vexy's
the
a
hell.
traitor?
Yes, Betsy's in league with the cultists.
Here's a
They're out
superior
looking for
potion.
you.
Drink
They're
up.
flying all over the city. They're looking for you guys. Where are you?
Apparently they're looking for us.
Well, we need to leave.
How many are there?
There's 4 of them flying over the city.
Just the cultists, or is Vexy there
How
too?
much is that?
I don't
It's
know.
8d4 plus 4.
Really?
Plus,
I'm not.
no, 84 plus 8. What did it
She's
be?
not
Oh, I
familiar
think-
enough
yes.
to be able to
Okay.
tell it that much of a
Yes,
distance.
plus
Oh, you can't tell.
They're like 100 feet over the city. That's a hard thing to peg someone you talked to once.
He gave me a potion, so I'm drinking that. So it's
Okay.
20,
I cast Lay on Hands on him.
20,
That was so intense.
31.
Y'all almost fought a pit feed. Y'all almost fought a level 20
You
wizard.
gain another 12.
You don't have to roll for lay on hands, you choose how much.
Oh, it's not the. Oh, Lay on Hands is different. It's not the same as.
No, it's not the same as Cure Wounds.
Cure Wounds.
Do I alter my level then?
Yes, if you remove said
Yep.
warlock traits.
Never got to use Hex.
Glad you didn't.
It was my bonus action next round.
Yeah.
Then, then I guess I used Cure Wounds since I rolled it.
Okay.
Already. I'll save a Lay on Hands.
If that had been a 1 though,
Oh, I would have been so sad.
because this is the dice that's been rolling
So how many
crappy all
characters do you
night.
have ready?
50. I'm
I
not
feel
really
like
good.
every time we ask, your number goes up.
It does.
573 different characters.
We're still at the temple, right?
Each with their
I'm
own
gonna
back-
take that fucking goblin. They wanted it for something. We can't let them have it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bahamut.
I thought you were just being greedy.
Bahamut.
Are you saying this as it's taking
no.
the goblet, or
Okay, as I see him, I say, wait. 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 Bahamut. They're gonna come after the goblet. They're coming for us. What do we do?
they simply want to desecrate my temple? It is not a matter of the goblet doing anything in particular. They want to ruin any sign, any god that is not Syrian.
How much healing did you say? Again, I'm sorry.
Do you need the goblet here?
First, no, but if they desecrate the temple once more, I will not be able to kill them again.
But if we need the
We have
goblet.
to kill the cultists.
Okay.
I need to rest.
It looks like if we want to continue getting Bahamut's help, we need to kill these cultists.
I need to rest before I can fight at all.
Do you think they know that we're here?
They
Of
have to.
course.
They know we took the goblet.
And now's the time to use the key.
How much healing did you say about
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's
12.
a really fucking good idea.
So I pull out
of the door. In front of the door.
yeah, so I pull out the key, which in my hand looks kind of like a magic wand.
Kingdom Hearts!
Kingdom Hearts. And
Sorry.
like,
Sora! Oh my God, it's Riku! Where's Kairi at?
and the magical door appears.
Does that mean Elric is Kyrie since y'all had to rescue his ass?
Kyrie!
Dead?
Kyrie!
Yes.
I can swish heads with my hands. Just saying.
I've already been bitch slapped by a dragon,
Twice.
but I'm glad
You've
to have
already-
you back.
Yeah, you've already had my sword inside of you.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Fanfic.
Bringing back flashbacks.
Look, really quick. I'm sorry I was acting odd. That thing offered me a chance to save everyone,
Did you?
and I took it.
Yes, I use the key.
I'm assuming the one for the magic mansion.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Here.
No, I use the one D&A one that does nothing.
You lock the door.
Once we go into the,
P.S. I'm that dragon.
we all need to talk.
Brit is the new cat dragon.
So anyway, magical door opens.
Yep.
Everybody inside.
Go inside.
Okay.
You go into the door. How would Greenlee prefer a magical mansion to appear?
So the magical mansion is accommodated to me.
It's a little cramped here.
No, I've seen enough of the mortal realm to know like what a mansion should look like. So it's all fancy marble floors.
Is this a center for ants?
Big gaudy crystal chandeliers.
Nice.
You know, stuff Elric would like. So
Lord Elric.
What was that roll again?
Yeah, special robe just for Elric.
with a big like embroidered E on it. But yes, it's basically just a big, I think the Resident Evil mansion, but no zombies.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
So, solid reference. Full of references tonight.
Okay. Well, okay. How does this place work?
So there's a bunch of invisible servants that'll do whatever you want.
Bitches.
I am hungry. Do they
you
actually
have a
make real
library?
food?
Yes, there's a library.
I'm booking to.
We need to talk.
There's a
Take a
conference
moment.
room over there.
Can we take a moment, please?
Yeah, we have to talk.
Servants, bring us food.
And not just
You hear
honeydew.
Melodia's voice over the bell again. Are you guys okay? What's going
Hey,
on?
we're safe. Stay underground. Stay quiet.
Okay.
Can she make her way back to the temple?
If you can make your way back to the temple
Without being seen.
without being seen, we may be able to keep you safe.
So should I stay or should I attempt to get to you
Should I
guys?
stay or should I?
Well, stay, but if you can if you can safely get here, get here. But if you can't, stay where you are.
Okay.
Maybe polymorph into a bird and fly here. Because for some reason, your bardic abilities allow you to do that.
I love how annoying you really
Play a flute, become a powerful sorcerer.
Well, yeah, that's how it works. That's how it's brought up.
There's a music room with a piano.
Oh, I don't play the piano.
Oh.
I never played.
So, thank you all for bringing me back.
A minute later, there's a knock on the dimension door.
Oh
Or on
shit!
Servants, let her in.
Wait! Be careful, we don't know if it's her.
Well, they have need my permission to come inside, so if it's not Melodia, they can't come in.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. I like this place.
And you open the door and it's Melodia. She enters.
As a cat, was she?
She just dimension door twice.
Oh, how convenient.
Fuck, she's powerful.
Yes.
Greetings.
Oh, you don't know Melodia?
We met on
Oh
the
yeah.
way.
Oh.
Being extremely quiet and grumpy, but
Yeah.
Yes.
glad to see you're talking this time.
Yes, trying to talk to everyone here.
She was instrumental in saving your life.
Let Elric finish what they were saying.
How to turn a dragon to a cat. I've never done something that exciting before.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
So,
I mean, I could have done it too if I wanted to.
What's going on, Elric?
So, again, thank you for bringing me back. But we all need to work on our communication. Greenlee, when you left to go check on them, that was absolutely the right call to do. But you have to tell us that you're doing it. We have to communicate with each other and not just go run off. I know I was doing it too. But I was
a
also...
changed man, says Brit.
Yes. But I was also under the influence of something. We have to trust each other enough to communicate, to work together, and not stop off. And I need to not be as bossy. I understand that.
I wouldn't say you're bossy. You're just domineering.
Certain ladies would agree with you.
You're a lord, aren't you supposed to be bossy?
Can you order Varen to learn some useful spells?
Say that again?
Can you order Varen to learn some useful spells? He wasn't able to locate a single object in that cave.
Can't you cast spells too, though?
No, I wasn't gifted with that.
I mean, you both cast Arcane, so...
If I recall correctly, who the fuck got us out of there? Clearly not you. So I'll take the W.
Who
for
got the
this.
goblet that brought Elric back? That was
was-
clearly me.
I pissed off the noble who died enough that his perfect revenge was to give me a title. I prefer not to be a lord.
Just call him Elric. He's only lord in title only. He's
For now.
I mean, seeing as the person you left in charge in your stead is the leader of this cultist group.
Yeah, obviously I'm not that good.
Ooh, it's chilling here from all that shade.
No, I meant like we should probably get back soon. Otherwise, Lord knows what's going to happen with that town.
Exactly.
She's already set everything up before.
Can you cast another teleportation?
No,
She was
till
talking to a lot of people setting things up. I wonder. Like, I think that
So-
that town is already in ruins.
Well, we have to at least check it out. I mean, there's a lot of innocent people there.
And we can't use the teleportation circle in Credidor to get back to Malona, right?
You have to cast a spell, don't you?
Before we do any of that, we need to rest.
Don't you have
Well, we
critical
should be
recovery?
safe here for tonight.
Technically, you shouldn't have been able
I don't
to
know
use
if
the
we
teleportation
only-
circle to get to the same teleportation circle you had already used. That specific one was a once-a-day one, but...
Wow, you're a powerful wizard.
You plot armored your way the shit out of that.
Nice.
Alright, so what's the play here? We have the cultists' main area here. Do we attack them tomorrow here, or do we have to go back to the city to clean that up and get defenses?
Yeah,
This is,
I mean, regardless, we have to rest here tonight.
this is what we should do. We should take a long rest. Take care of the cultist. Take a short break afterwards and head back to the city. If it all works out as planned.
Is there any way to send a message to at least some of the, like maybe the followers of Arathis or something?
Do you know how to send a message? I do have a connection with the Rathis.
You have no connection with the Rathis whatsoever.
Ulrich will take the necklace that's been on his wrist and put it back on.
Okay.
I can do something risky.
What's this risky?
I can bamf there after an hour to say Malona and get there.
Can you ban from that?
Yeah, I mean honestly, if you give me an hour, I can bamf us there. You guys would much rather stay at the keep.
God damn.
Well, it all depends on what our next play is.
The
Yeah.
biggest thing.
What
this
is
the
our
problem.
next play?
Our next play has to be taking care of these cultists that are wrecking this temple. Otherwise, we're never gonna get
And
any help from
You're
Bob.
sure it's Vexy? You like?
Yeah, I saw Vexy. But Greenlee saw Vexy.
Maybe we can bamf Melodia to Malona and have her deliver a message for Elric,
How do we
identifying
know
Bessie
that?
as a traitor.
written letter from a noble.
Yes,
I
I
meant
understand.
to say if Vexy didn't already spread the word that Elric was dead, because he kind of told her that Elric was dead.
We did.
So, how about this?
Send Elric by himself.
You want to go fighting without me? You guys
I mean-
do that good?
We were pretty good.
Okay.
No,
I'm just gonna rub my back from when I got bitch slapped.
How about this? We rest. We head back to the town.
Right?
Good night.
Good night, Rick. Thanks for joining us.
Take care.
Vote for
we,
Greenlee.
We head back. We set up the town. We come back here. We clean up.
Thing is, if it gets wrecked again, he's not gonna help us.
So there's really two major concerns that we have to consider. One is the current state of this temple and the likelihood that the cultists will come back, and the state of affairs in Critidor and the likelihood that Vexy will make a power play. Critidor, I don't know what I said, but yes.
Elona.
Melona.
You're in
Wow.
Cretador.
No, I'm saying Melona.
That's a good point. We have to weigh in what a god wants and a bunch of innocent people. What do you think my vote is?
Well, I'm thinking the
Honest.
likelihood of the cultist actions.
Yeah, whether the cultists are going to come here in an attempt to search for you guys in the goblet, or go to Elona in an attempt to prevent you guys from getting back, or saying something about you. I don't know what they would do in Elona.
This is their headquarters. This is
I
where
have-
they're stationed.
I have an idea. This mansion will stay active for 24 hours. What if, because we set the door at the entrance of this temple, what if I reverse the door? This way, if the cultists attempt to come in, instead of going into the temple, they'll go into the mansion.
That's a
It'll keep
great
the
idea.
goblets safe.
That is a great idea.
And then we could just go to Melodia and take care of business there.
But don't you have
Melona.
to distinguish who can come in and who can come out?
Well, I could just say cultists, right?
Can I roll Arcana to see if that's how it works?
Can I also roll Arcana to try to prove that I know?
That is a
something?
16.
That is a 6.
23, well, I know.
I know nothing about Magic
You
Mansion.
would know that generally you can say that anyone is welcome in, and it should
Listen,
theoretically let
Greenlee,
anyone
you
in.
could just say everyone's welcome in, and they will be allowed in.
Huh.
What's stopping them from just immediately walking back out, though, and going through, like, a window or something?
Does this temple have windows?
Does this temple have windows?
Yeah?
Who built a temple with windows?
So no.
That's how temples are
When
built.
does the temple have
No, temples are giant stone mausoleums with no windows.
Yeah,
I
it's
think you're
underground or
thinking of a
something,
museum.
inside a mountain.
Museums,
Right?
temples, they're all the same. Gods don't like
Perhaps.
sunlight.
What about the god
Corellia,
of
the
the
god
sun?
of the sun.
Wait, doesn't Corellia love this? Yeah!
Corellian is a different god, okay? We're talking about Bahamut,
And
the
Pelor.
destroyer of worlds. He's not
No,
in the
that's
sunlight.
Tiamat, not Bahamut.
What is Bahamut? I know what
Justice.
Bahamut does. Justice. Okay? Justice is very
Notice
focused.
the paladin of Bahamut didn't answer.
I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
I think.
This temple's stupid to have windows.
I think. Well, first off, why can't we bring the goblet with us?
Because that'll piss off Bahamut.
No, we can take the goblet. We'll
Okay.
just have to bring it back.
Take the goblet with us. Head back to town. Spend not even an hour there. Try to see if Vexy's there. At least let the town know. Then come right back and deal with the cultists. Unfortunately, it will limit your spellcasting.
Well, I don't think we can come back once we go until 24 hours. But that shouldn't be a problem.
Maybe come back for 24 hours.
Yeah, because the portal here is a one-time use portal.
But he has the spell that he can just go and come back.
Yeah.
If he
That's only 500 feet.
no, there's
Sure.
No,
Okay.
he's talking about the actual teleportation circle.
out of character. He has the spell teleportation circle.
I know, but didn't she just say before that we couldn't
That's
do it?
when he wasn't using the spell slot to teleport. It was built in. If he uses the spell slot, he can do that.
Oh, because we teleported into
Right.
Malona. Okay. Makes sense. Hey, get back in character. Yeah, so we do that.
There are also different teleportation circles around you.
Okay.
There are two
It's-
of which that you guys can
I'm
like-
sure that Bahamut would understand the slight delay if we're trying to save a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah. Vengeance. Let's do this. Come on.
Besides, I am not in fighting shape right now.
So let's rest and then get this over with.
Once all this is done, we'll talk about this windows in the temple thing, because I'm fairly certain that's not right.
Almost every temple I've seen has.
You will stop contradicting me.
I'm too glad to be back.
Let's go.
So are you guys gonna long rest or are you going straight
I think we're
Long
going straight.
rest.
Are we long resting?
No, we're long resting.
He has to. He doesn't have any slots left.
I thought you said after an hour.
If I do a short rest, I can get.
Okay, if you want to do a short rest, then.
Well, alright. What do you
That's
need?
up to
We need
you.
heal up.
I need a long rest. I mean, if we're just going there, we're not having combat.
Just in case there's combat, we need to heal up.
I know, I'm just afraid that
I mean,
if we
I'm
give
still
her
at
so much
negatives
time,
until I get a long rest. So.
she'll be able to mount a...
Counterattack.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Unless
I can.
unless we want to split up. It's never a great idea, but if we split up then and everything's fine, you guys could just rest at the keep.
Well, the problem is Elric would have to go. And Elric is the one that needs the rest most of all.
Well, if nothing's going on. So see, if you go over there and there is something going on.
I know, that's the one thing. It's like, what if we go there and there's already a counterattack?
Yeah. Let's just rest. Let's just rest.
Alright, we'll just have to deal with
it.
it.
I could heal Alric up some, and then you could send Alric and I specifically over there. That way, if Vexley's trying to spread the word of Elric's death or something, he's there to put a stop to any of that. She doesn't know that I'm like really involved with you guys, or know that I know that she's involved with the cultists, so she'd have no reason to go after me.
What do you think?
I think that works.
Okay.
No, it's our quickest option if we're going to do that.
Have we taken a short rest by this point?
A short rest, yeah.
Aside from Elric, does anybody else truly need a long rest?
Not really.
Like, I know I've used a few spells, but actually I've used most of my more powerful ones, but I'll be alright.
Okay.
You heal another 14 hit points as well?
I used my hit dice. I'm cool. I'm all the way up. It's just that I'm supposed to be at negatives until I get a long rest. So
Sorcerer, hit die 1d6.
unless getting resurrected directly by a god eliminates the exhaustion.
No.
That,
Nah.
I gotta try.
That would have been nice.
All right. So we're gonna head in there. We're gonna find some nobles. We're gonna let them know what's going on with Vexy. We're gonna get some guards
Fine. You're
together.
here to be political.
Yes, as political as an executioner.
Do you want me to come with?
I leave it up to
Because-
you all.
I'll stay.
Actually, yes, because I need a way back.
I'll stay
Yeah.
here.
So
I need
Really,
to way
you
back.
should stay too.
you two can stay here, and I'll send us.
I like the mansion. So.
I'm a pretty charismatic person, so if you guys need to talk out of a situation, I can assist.
So you three go. We'll stay here.
We got
Back to
this.
this character sheet. No, we're replacing Lixian.
Once you learn locate object, you'll be allowed back in.
You should learn how to teleport, maybe.
Alright.
I know the spell kick your ass.
Fuck, I got shit.
Alright.
So you cast the teleportation circle,
Yep.
and you, Melodia, and Elric all.
I try to give myself a display of a powerful display. Not that I've just been dead for the last couple days.
Which teleportation circle are you attempting to get to? The one in Elbrin's study or the one outside of Melona that you guys used to vamp out of?
Can we use Eldrin study?
Mm-hmm.
Cook swine and dinner
Yeah.
for me and Lexi.
Eldrin study.
Okay.
We're gonna party with this
Okay.
19.
You vamp into Eldrin's study. It seems seems to be empty.
I walk out.
Okay. As you do, some guards kind of look over at you, startled.
What's the news?
No news yet, sir.
Have you seen Vexy?
Not in a minute. Last I saw, she was in the marketplace working out something about distribution of food while we're recovering
She
from the
needs to be
chemical.
arrested immediately.
Well, why, sir?
Immediately.
Y-
Trust us on this?
There's no trust needed. She needs to be brought forth immediately. Gather the nobles.
yes,
How long
well,
ago was she in the marketplace?
I'm not certain. She left a few hours ago.
That's where we're headed.
Okay.
So you guys are heading there yourselves?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, first doing a quick, making sure that she's not here, and then there.
Should I go in her room?
Most definitely.
Okay. You cut
Investigate it.
her. Yeah. I'm gonna head to her room.
Okay.
Hold on. Find some guards. Escort and protect him. Follow his lead. Follow his orders.
Yes, Lord Elric.
That was a player moment, not.
No, Baron's just giggling like getting schoolgirl right now.
All right, so.
Oh, you're getting embarrassed again.
Well, now you have a bodyguard. Some bodyguards.
Yeah.
Alright, you head down to Vexy's lab, where you see a fairly recently used teleportation circle. But no sign of Vexy herself.
Lona has the bell. Or,
Olivia.
Melodia still has the bell. Just so you know.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have one guard. How many guards are with me? 2, 1, 2,
Two.
2. I'm gonna have one outside the room, one in the room with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna explain the situation. Hey, we suspect treason within Vexy. Could you help me investigate her quarters?
Do you have any evidence for this treason?
Besides a first-hand account? No, that's why we're investigating. And under Elric's charge, I'm sent to lead the investigation.
This is unprecedented. I mean,
If we find nothing, we find nothing. But if we find something, we know that there's a traitor.
very well.
You have an advantage on your investigation.
Do I have advantage?
You had him help you.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Oh
dude.
my god.
What did you roll?
A 1 and a 5.
A 1 and a 5. So we're
Did you have disadvantage?
I know I had no
Advantage.
advantage. Looking at a 13.
Terrible.
You investigate around. There seems to be the basic artificer like stuff to build things with. There are parts scattered about, various colored dusts and elixirs, but nothing that indicates any notes or anything that could really like pin her in the city's eyes.
I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic and see if anything pops up in the room.
I mean, there's plenty of elixirs within the room and enchanted materials, but
Like,
the teleportation circle.
okay.
There's a lot of magic
Yeah.
in the room.
But something that would strike out of place to me, like for example, just throwing it out there, like a magical book on the shelf that I just pop, secret room.
No,
I don't know.
there's nothing akin to that.
Oh, dang it!
I
I'm
should
gonna
have you
get
flooded
one.
with water again with your habit of messing with books and
Listen, it's fine. Okay. So there's nothing there. Can I go through her like desk? Her.
Take all the time you need. There's not
Yeah.
really any evidence of connecting her to the cult.
Okay. That figures.
Elric, you're charging into the marketplace. What's your plan? What are you doing?
I
Claudia
am.
is just following by your side.
I am just looking. I'm trying to gather some guards and asking them the status of the city, trying to figure out what's happened and if anybody has seen Vexy, and then I need to speak with her immediately.
You get the general consensus that nobody's seen Vexy over the past couple hours.
Okay.
They were distributing out food and resources based on like the recent catacomb event and the Dragon Creator.
I would like someone to get a cleric from Arathis. All distribution of any food needs to pause. All of that food needs to be inspected by a cleric immediately. What else has Vexy been doing?
She shut down any enchanting citywide for the time being. Any magic that would draw attention to the city. She had us hide anything that is attached to a scrying spell.
Alright, so that's maybe she was being controlled. I'm thinking in my head, maybe she's being controlled, maybe it was an illusion, we don't really know. However, there's questions that need to be answered. Need a gathering of the nobles of the council. If Vexy is seen, she is to be taken into custody for questioning.
Okay.
Any food or anything that she has been a part of needs to be inspected by the clerics.
Okay.
I'm thinking
You hear them start to like shout out some orders.
players
and whatnot.
thinking Warcraft 3 tainted grain and idea. And then head back to I can't even think of his name now. Eldrin's, because that's basically the largest,
Yep.
and I'm taking it from Vexy now, so
Okay.
waiting for the nobles.
You're back. At this point, Varen has finished his search. Come up with a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing. But
Well, it was a long shot we would find anything anyway. She's extremely smart. So,
do we know she stays here?
no idea.
Does Vexy live here?
Who are you asking?
I'm just asking a guard. Does she live here or does she have a separate abode?
I mean, the whole place was given to her. I don't know if she's rested here or not with all the recent events going on.
Did you search the entire place?
No, I just searched your room.
Time to search the entire place.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright, you guys go around searching the place. Go ahead and roll some investigation check.
I'll just help him.
I'm gonna
His
take.
investigation is better than mine.
I'm gonna take one of your die because I can't trust mine. Natural 20.
Ooh.
So
On my die, too.
On your die. So for a total
You know,
of 28.
a little bit of clear nail polish on the bottom. It just makes you get more that.
Alright, you take the time to investigate. You look all over Eldrian's study. You look through the various rooms. You don't really notice a room that particularly screams Vexy. It's not obvious if any of the rooms belong to her. One of them was clearly Eldrian's with a like kind of kerfuffled, rough state bed, like everything like it seemed as scatterbrained as he was, with how frequently he was busy before he passed. The rest of the rooms, beds are all neatly made, nothing, like no personal belongings in them.
Alright, so she wasn't staying here. She has to have another place that she's staying.
That's
Or,
what I'm thinking.
out of character, did you mention the teleportation circle to me?
No.
You haven't? Okay. She had to be staying somewhere.
Well, this is gonna sound weird, but she did have a teleportation circle in her room, and it was
That is
recently
extremely weird.
used.
Was it used to travel in or travel out?
I don't know.
Can we disable that? that needs to be disabled.
What is she, Mamson? We can catch her red-handed.
We have so many different teleportation circles. We need to limit them and have only one available to come to the city, or else we have multiple areas of attack.
Okay.
So that needs to be, need to get with your buddy, and that needs to be, keep one available.
Yeah.
Block out the rest, like maybe remove one portion of it so we can add it in later. And
Okay.
At this point, Melodia rings the bell and gives you guys an update.
Hey, what's going on?
Basically informs you what they've learned and everything.
So we don't know where Vexy was staying.
Nothing that looks like her room.
She was definitely living a double life then.
Or she
Look,
just had all of her stuff in the lab downstairs or slept in the lab.
get with
During the time, did we notice the cultist or anything?
I mean, not from within the mansion, no.
Well, I went outside.
Stepped outside the mansion. There doesn't really seem to be any activity going on at this point.
get me the captain of the guard.
Okay. They bring forth probably 30s to 40s human woman with red hair braided, well built.
Here's the situation. We have reason to believe that Vexy is also a cultist.
What reason is that?
That she was with the cultists that were defacing a temple of Bahamut outside of Cretador, and also dropped Lixian down a pit.
Were you told
to
about
pit
that?
fiend. Yeah, they said a pit fiend. They said Vexy was a cultist, and
Okay.
yeah.
Can you confirm that it was Vexy and not an illusion?
That we don't know of, so she needs to be
Did
brought
she
in.
have black eyes as if she was possessed?
Let me finish now. She is to be brought in for questioning, so we can confirm her involvement or alleviate the suspicion on her. But as of now, all of her privileges are revoked until an investigation is done.
Okay. And what is to say that you aren't the ones involved with the cultists, since they did not become active until you returned? They were not attacking cities until you returned.
Well, that sucks for y'all because I'm the Lord now, so
Yes, but you had left her in charge in your wake.
I understand that.
This is now two opposing people in charge.
If you wish to start a coup, feel free.
You're there, yeah.
Okay. At the end of the day, he has the title. He's Lord. And Vexy is just made. What was the word you used? What's
Proxy.
Proxy, yes. So now this is a troubling situation, let's just face it. However, why this is just odd to me. This is
This is odd to us as well. Imagine us as citizens seeing you all come in almost immediately following after, kill one of our noble families. There's a dragon attack at a city you attend to. There seems to be chaos following you around.
Believe it or not, it's not following us, we're chasing it.
You
Wherever.
can understand the disbelief,
No,
though, can you
and-
not?
no,
I understand that, however, and I appreciate having your leaders tested. However, if my title or my position is to be challenged, it has to be done in the proper way, and it's above your station. Make sure the orders are followed, and if we are challenged, we are challenged. I want an investigation done to either clear her of suspicion or prove her guilt.
Yeah, that's fair, but let it be known you will also be put under investigation.
That's
perfectly fine.
Have a separate party do it. Because think of it like this: have an outside party do it. 2 different parties investigating 2 different suspects. There's a lot of distrust in the air.
As much as I hate this noble system, we're gonna make it work to the betterment of all people here. You have your orders. Go.
Very well. The 2 of you do not leave the city while the investigation
That
is
isn't.
underway.
Sorry, that's not happening. We have to go kill these cultists. We know where their headquarters are.
You have other friends, they can deal with it.
You do not give me orders.
Elric.
I'm leaving.
Elric,
I am
Calm down.
captain of the guard. I do not have to follow the lord who is under question.
Again, we're leaving.
what my friend is trying to say here is he appreciates the concern, but there is a matter at hand that is much more important than our investigation or our involvement. People could be dying. People are dying. So, take your pick. You either let us go, and we can go stop
Oh, yeah.
this cult, or try to at least, or...
I have to admit, from an outside perspective, y'all look shady as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But also, she's a captain of the guard. If he's a noble, fuck, she can't do shit.
At the end of the day, people are going to die. But right now we have the power to determine whether or not that's good people or bad people. So you need to decide for your conscience whether you're going to let us walk and let us handle the situation. And I can guarantee you, as soon as we're back, you can do a full-fledged investigation. You have my word.
Pulls out an item from her bag. This is a locator. This will inform us of where you are. You may leave the city. You must keep this on you.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to go rest.
You guys band back to the mansion? Like, what? How are you
What do you
resting?
wanna
You going to the keep?
The keep is probably under a lot. I would rather consolidate our forces here.
Okay.
I mean, get the people from the keep over here too to try to find every different teleportation circle, do an independent investigation of any evidence, question the guards, see if there's anything. I mean, we're going to have the NPCs do a lot of the work for it so we
Yeah.
can go do the fighting.
Yeah.
And then rest and head back.
Alright.
Yep. I'll gather Dorian. I'll gather Varric. I'll gather Darnell Ray. Any NPC, any person that we know, and just essentially inform them of the situation, inform them of what's happening, and inform them about teleportation circles around the city, and seeing if there's a way to limit that. And get the church on the side, get everybody that we can. That way we can make this investigation go smooth and safe. And then, should we vamp back?
As soon as the rest is out now, I'm leaving this up to you so I can just rest.
Okay.
So this
As
is,
you're gathering them, like, do you ask any of them if they know anything about the captain of the guard or Vexy or anything?
Yeah, like if they knew where Vexy was staying before the estate, or if she had a separate abode, if the captain of the guard is trustworthy, what's their specs?
and also all the nobles should be coming too, so
Yeah.
you can let them in on it.
Okay.
So
As far as anyone knows, Vexy probably passed out in her lab most nights. No one knows of a separate abode she slept in. Like, she was basically like not like an adopted child of Eldarian's, but
you
something
back in.
akin to it.
not yet.
And as far as Avalyn goes, like, she doesn't give a fuck about noble status. Like, she is there to protect the people of the town. Like, she's legit, always has been legit, has been a captain of the guard well before Eldrian ever came into town with Vexy. Like, she's been captain for over a decade.
Okay.
So she is a well-respected member of this city.
She's a guard. We'll take her boots later.
Okay. I will summon all the nobles, Varric.
Well, they were already on the way.
Yeah.
So,
Even the captain of the guard, if I can, and just get everyone in the room. That way I can address them all at once and just put everything out on the table.
Okay. What do you say as you address them?
So there's an interesting development. Oh, put me on the spot. Interesting development. There's talk and belief that Vexy could be a member of this cult. Now, we don't know anything indefinite. However, we would like it addressed to where everything's out on the open. All information's out and it's available. So, teleportation circles, for one, let's try and limit those. So a few spots that we know of that we can trust. Everything else let's scrap, because we have no idea if there's going to be like an attack
Which
or
ones
something.
are you keeping? Which ones are you scrapping?
all but one.
All
You've
but
got Vexy's lab, you've got Eldrian's study, you've got the one outside of Nelona.
one outside, because that way they'd have to come in. Yeah,
I'm not. I just said what I said, so.
Scrap every single one except the one outside Melona. Because that way, if people come in, they have to come through the front gate. They have to, or the side gate, wherever it is, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
that way, there is watch and regulation of who comes in and who comes out.
Okay.
Now,
The captain, Haviland, speaks up at this point. I can station extra guards at the entrances as well.
okay, thank you. And there are more attacks coming. Credador is being searched and bombarded by a dragon. So,
They may or may not be very mad at us.
we are going to do, because someone, any which way,
Cat dragon.
we are going to try and handle that situation as is, and we will be dealing with that post haste. However, we understand that this is a lot, and it's a terrifying time, but we're gonna try and cut this cult off at the head. But we need everyone's cooperation. We need communication. And I get it. You, like most people, don't trust us. As the captain said previously, where we tend to go, trouble follows. That is just not the case. Where we go, we are chasing trouble. Trouble's already there, and we are trying to cut it off. So, I'm just asking for once, just please have a little bit of trust in us, even just a tiny bit. And when we come back, we will talk and we will do as many discussions as we need to get everything on the table.
Do you know if Vexy, or the person who appeared to be Vexy, is a leader, or if they were just a...
We have no idea. We don't know, but for someone to take Vexy's face, that means they are either a Vexy or very close to Vexy. And it could have very well been a ruse, and Vexy is innocent. However, we want to cut off all possible routes. That's why we're getting rid of the teleportation circles for the time being, and we're limiting at least who comes in, who comes out. And anything relating to Cyric, I'd like it piled up. Just anything at all. Churches, any temples, any monasteries, any churches, they need to be protected. This cult is going after other deities. They're going after other places of worship. The temple in the temple of Bahamut in Credador, outside Credador, was ransacked and almost destroyed. They had a dragon guarding it. So, protect the temples, protect the church, and most importantly, protect the people.
At this point, Evelyn looks distraught and then pulls something out. You gather something similar to your bells and listens to it for a moment. And as she does, she then puts it down with a confused look on her face and says, "They found Vexy tied and beaten in the marketplace." And we will call that session there.
Wow.
Ah.
Wow. Really? You're gonna miss on that?
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, Elric is different now from that, and I think that we should do an AFT of his whole death experience, if that's cool.
Okay.
Okay. He's not. I'm sorry. Feel free.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this roller coaster of a session. Definitely a lot more serious than last time with the punishments and all that, but you guys are getting to some real plot twists. You guys are getting to the end of another arc. Let's see what happens next time. We're gonna go
Outstanding.
ahead and roll credits, and see you guys next week.
Bye, everyone.
I'll be here for the next session the entire time.